I did a few experimentations to fix some of the characters. So I do need to do a retrain on Dayrune and Woljif. Dayrune's, his defenses are low. We saw that during the fight with the dragon. And we're also missing like a spell per level, which isn't much, but that's a lot of options he's missing out on, because I didn't realize the way the game was working was that he already got the spells from the Oracle line, and the game still let me choose it as if it was a cleric spell. So I kept choosing a bunch of heal spells when I did not need to do so, meaning that I lost a lot of spells, basically 5 or 6 total. But considering right now, Darren, whatever his name is, Dave, considering Dave right now is, I took pictures so I could remember what the differences were. At 4th level, he should be having 3 spells, for instance. So I think 5th, I learned by this point, so nothing was changed here. But everywhere down the road, everything got goofed. It got goofed hard. And I don't necessarily need abundant casting on him, as I've been setting him up kind of as my little heal oracle boop, which means that that mythic path choice needs to be changed. I'm going to use that to shore up some of his weaknesses. Secondly, this guy sucks. I looked up Slayers. I'm going to tell you the truth, guys. I even straight up looked up what the hell the idea was for Greybore. Like, how the fuck do you make this man work? Best idea that I was able to figure out with it is that you min-max the shit out of him and he becomes C rank at best. He's garbage. We lost 9 levels to this dude. He's level 10 and he has a will of 4. Now I know I've got low wills because of what I'm doing with my tank. I expect that. Like, that's my fault, and she still has a 6. He is Garbo. We've got Woljif back. We may need to use him at some point. So I'm going to be switching him off of doing sneak attack because we've been getting S-stocks. And I don't need 2 people doing the type of weapons that we have. I thought I had an S-stock in here. Somewhere in my retraining, I bumped into an S-stock. And I was like, well, that's useful. I should use that. Or do I have her using it right now? I don't know. If you look at the saves, it was a couple, it was from back in town 20 hours to 2140. So it was a little over an hour of me screwing around in inventories and stuff. So I might have lost some of the plot when I was doing it. The Rage Lord is live.
Rage with me so that we may defeat the demons.
Hello, You've Got Fail. How's it going? So yes, I need to do a few retrains, particularly with my healer. But first, we got the alert when we were in the Mr. Man, welcome to the stream. When we were in the world map, we got the alert being like, what is my Lich trainer dude call me? Lich in training?
Lich in training. My ziggurat is complete. Come speak to me so that we can do further instructions.
And what that basically meant is this giant blank area over here, this is now a ziggurat. And my dude, my little executioner has gone over to help protect his door. So we're probably going to need a chit chat with him. Also, this is where the storyteller is now that we've completed the fucking dragon. But will the Kitsune ever be used? Probably not.
Keep your calm.
Look, again, I'm sorry, but it's a wizard and I'm a wizard. If I wasn't a wizard, probably. You're going to need haste and shit like that, don't get me wrong, but if I'm a wizard, there's not really much of a point. Poor Kitsune. We all die. Maybe how soon? How can we waste our short lives fighting? So yes, this is the ziggurat that we gave up a ton of our city to build for our Lich Lord Bob. That's what his name was. Also, Nito, if you go in this ziggurat, your entire team shows up. Or at least your last operating party. I don't know. So we don't have to go anywhere else to res people if they do need reses. As long as they're in like I didn't get to choose the party though. That's the weird thing. So I don't know about that. But so we have a closer area. It's just filled with champion berserkers. Zacharias, that's his name. Zacharias, how's it doing? The Lich surveys the ziggurat with regal dignity. Upon seeing you, he inclines his head.
Not bad at all, student. It's much more spacious than my private chamber at the Lost Chapel. And yet you do not expect me to oversee the running of this place, do you? I'm busy enough as it is. I'm engaged in constant spiritual creation as I transform your immaterial being. Without my efforts, the powers of death will simply snuff you out in the blink of an eye. I shall produce a creature, the Pillar of Skulls, that will see to the more mundane affairs of the Lord of Death. Arrange for everything I need to be delivered. We shall not waste time. While you take care of urgent matters, I can finally return to my engaging conversation with the old elf, a story collector. He promised to divulge the finer details of weaving the traditional curses of Tianza.
Nino could be a phantasmal killer machine gun. So could I. Fear for your life is okay. That's just the bot. So the storyteller is a friend.
Friend, I have no need for friends. But the elf is wise and quite knowledgeable. He is also old, which is a great riddle in and of itself. I've never encountered any long-lived of his kind who are like him. So far, he has been useful. I will gladly absorb his knowledge in exchange for my stories and worthless rubbish. It is quite a bargain.
Are you happy? Oh, no, that's just the same thing again. What do you think of my leadership? Let's just dry, but not completely devoid.
Let us say that mob of dim-wit crusaders no longer seems as hopeless as when I was alive. You were the only one strong-willed enough to rally them and compel them to act. Just do not consider it a worthy feat. When you discover immortality, you will understand these toy soldiers mean less than nothing.
Tell me about you, my master.
What exactly would you know? My feats are sung in legend. Surely every crusader knows of them. Life beyond death has been a tedious term of imprisonment in this fortress, surrounded by foolish and maddening demons. My only occupation here has been observing the crusaders retreat, further and further losing city after city. The day those vacant mortals gave up Dresden, I stopped calling myself a crusader and began to despise them. But now I'm about to discover freedom once more by granting you power and breaking free from the oaths that bound me.
It's time for push. She isn't even real. How are you gonna grant me that power?
Becoming a lich is a complicated process. Most talented mages cannot prepare for it if they devoted their entire lives to the endeavor. It requires years to train and transform one's spirit. Unless you have a brilliant mage on your side, I've invented a ritual that will allow me to prepare you myself. I will alter your mind and soul to prepare them for their new existence. It is a complicated process, so do not expect to awaken a master of the undead on the morrow. But by my vow, you will survive the transformation. While I have devoted decades to this ritual, the process will take you a mere half a year.
Well, that's nice. What oaths constrain you?
When I was foolish and taken with crusader sentiments, I made a mistake. I feared that becoming a lich might change me. I feared I would become a villain. And so I bound myself with a magic oath that prevented me from leaving the Lost Chapel until a worthy crusader came to return my wand and seek my aid. Once I prepare your soul for the ritual, I shall transform you into a lich and finally leave this woeful place.
He's not evil. He's not evil, guys. Is it possible to stay good aligned while going down the lich path? In the video game, I don't think so. I think the most you can do is neutral. In pen and paper, if you draw from the lore of 3.5 or just D&D and Pathfinder, yes. There's a weird naming convention with liches. I don't know why it came up the way it did, but there is a weird naming convention. So depending upon the lore you go with off of liches, either becoming a lich is one of the most unholy things that you can do purely because you are stripping your soul, like a deity's domain sort of thing. You are stripping your own soul and putting it in your phylactery, only to then turn around and use arcane powers to reconstitute your body to put the soul back in, or to reconstitute a body. Because for the most part, undead can be sorted into one of two things: corporeal undead, non-corporeal undead. Corporeal undead, zombies, vampires, things like that. It is an undead body without a soul. I know it's like, well, vampire, you're still there. No, that like the kind of the idea behind why they tend to really go, not counting Dhampirs and things like that, I'm talking about like pure converted vampires, is that they have died and the body has risen with their consciousness, but not their soul. Things like that. So it's the body without the soul. Whereas the non-corporeal undead, your wraiths, your ghosts, your spirits, they are the soul that for some reason is still on the plane, but there's no longer a body to constrain them. Lich being the ultimate of absurdities, where you've yanked your own soul out willingly, put it into a phylactery, and then use that to use magic to create a body so that you can get around the whole corporeal, non-corporeal, sentient, non-sentient thing, is a bit of a evil act, to say the least. I think recently in Pathfinder, they've started changing it a bit to where the actual process of becoming a lich requires the slaughter of other people to consume their souls to power your phylactery. Like this is freaking Full Metal Alchemist or some nonsense, but I personally do not believe that lore, even if that is the official lore right now. I think that's stupid. Mostly because, and this is what I was talking about earlier, the English words, you know, the definition of some things are kind of topsy-turvy when it comes to liches. Is you have three types of liches: lich, arch-lich, or arch-lich, and demi-lich. Now, most people actually, if you go with the first path of this, of yanking your own soul out, they fail. In the process of taking their soul out to recreate the body, like, their soul schisms. It's like you yank it out and the soul doesn't come out, so you just take what you can get out of your own body and rip it. So that kind of, like, the idea being like the purity of what was in you was left behind, and you kind of start going crazy, and the lich powers start to like eat at your soul, and liches over time become more and more unhinged, and they can't constrain the power. If a lich survives long enough and becomes intelligent enough, they become not an arch-lich, they become a demi-lich, where they realize that everything else is just like the power for power's sake is the end goal. So why are you even making a body anymore? And demi-liches give up trying to sustain the majority of their body. They end up mostly just being skulls, like the legendary demi-lich Sararak. But weirdly enough, despite the fact that the term is demi-lich, because it's like a sphere, it's like surface area versus volume, they have constrained their powers so much that they're actually stronger as just a skull. So they can evolve into a stronger, albeit still evil and possibly mad version of themselves, the demi-lich. However, there is a rarely mentioned class of liches from older versions of D&D that slowly started getting fade out, called the arch-lich. And the arch-lich, they can be good. An arch-lich is someone who has done the lich process of taking their own soul out completely correctly. Not only did they research enough to pull it off, but they researched enough to transfer the soul in total to the phylactery. They don't tend to be any stronger, realistically, than regular liches, but they do still have their sanity. They tend to actually be more dangerous because it's like the idea of chaotic evil versus lawful evil, because as they are still whatever they were, they have full sanity. They tend to have things more planned out. That's usually an arch-lich's strength, not pure power, but the fact of, well, I'm whatever my alignment is, because that type of lich isn't like powered, isn't usually fueled by like the sheer greed of unlimited life. It's like the difference between a cleric and a paladin. Like the paladin is fueled with a righteous fury to do the god's bidding. A cleric is there to assist the god's uses, if that makes sense. Problem is, because that is what an arch-lich tends to be going for, they've saved their sanity, you're never going to see a demi-arch-lich. Because the demi-lich is trying to go for power, and he's willing to sacrifice at that point even his undead body. So that's like, do the thing where they become a skull. Arch-lich is not going to be doing that. So an arch-lich, more dangerous than a Lich if you're his enemy, but less likely to be your enemy. But he is weaker than what a Lich can become. So you end up with this weird back and forth of what's going on. Right now, though, I think in Pathfinder, at least in this video game, it's a wholly evil act, and the best you could ever hope for is to be neutral, and there is no chance of becoming an Arc Lich, I think, in Pathfinder, which, in my opinion, is you've taken out a lot of the point. You know, you've made it like a one-note type of thing, whereas a lot of regular Liches, it could be said like, oh, he's evil, but it's also like a bit of a sad story. It's like, oh, he fucked up. Like, there are some Liches who wanted to become a Lich to, like, save their kingdom, save their family. You know, if I learn necromancy, I can bring them back from the plague that killed everyone. And then they do the Lich. They don't do it right. They go Lich, but not Arc Lich. So they end up snapped, and they no longer have necessarily, like, the will, like, why would I bring them back when I can just bring back their useful bodies? So once you've gotten rid of the whole, there is a true success story of Lich that doesn't necessarily have to be evil, then anyone who goes Lich, you're just like, well, of course we're gonna kill him. He's a Lich, he's evil. But there's no fucking real chance of like, oh, he kind of messed up the process. You know, again, the Arc Lich is a very, very rare subtype of Lich. Most of them are just evil, wanting eternal life and more power and the greed of knowledge and stuff like that. But you've removed the possibility of lore and role playing, and that annoys me. So in the game, no, you can't be good as far as I'm aware. Right now, if you were to read Pathfinder, no, you cannot be good. If you were with a DM who's done things since 3.5 and has bothered to look into Liches at all, yes, you can. Yeah, that basically includes Emil. Emil is a organic version of going Arc Lich. Or going Lich, because he ends up just a head. He ends up a weird head, though. You have to find 8 gems to destroy them. Fighting the crystals? What Final Fantasy madness? Bard alignment Lich. So Arc Liches are super villains, where the other Liches and undead. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But it's not even necessarily a super villain. Now, I don't think you're ever going to see, like, say, a lawful good Arc Lich. But it's completely possible to have an Arc Lich who's like a Robin Hood type. Like someone who's a wizard who's like, you know, like they're elf born or whatever, and they've seen so many freaking human things where he's like, they just screw it up every fucking time. It's like, I had to make myself immortal to keep pushing the humans back on the right path. You know, like, you could have an enemy Arc Lich, but who's propelled by good. Like not even, oh, if I kill everyone, then I end up suffering. But he's like, no, like, I'm stopping this kingdom from doing that because they're going to go evil. Humans always go fucking corrupt. Like, that's a possibility, but you don't really have that right now in Pathfinder. And I'm fairly certain you don't have in D&D 5th edition either. Super lawful neutral. Why did you take up death magic? Because, like, I think even he's been implied that he's going evil. Because he's like, I was worried, the way he says, like, I was worried that maybe I would change. So I did this fucking spell, so I'd be bound to it, so that I knew that, you know, I'd have to do good. Please free me from this. This is so maddening. So clearly, Zychirius here has gone Lich. Like, they've implied that it had a good reason. I don't think that's what they're trying to go for, but in this, what I'm saying, he was trying to go Arc Lich for whatever reason. He sounded like he was worried that he'd lose his mind. He has failed. Zychirius is clearly evil. At the very fact that he's like, oh God, please free me from this bindings. This is fucking stupid. His soul has slowly been, his morals have been rotted away by the endless cessation, not cessation, but the endless march of time. So that's why I think that they've basically removed the idea of Arc Lich, because whatever, even though clearly they still have it in their stories that some people are trying.
While I yet lived, I often thought how superior were the undead compared to the living. The Crusader army had suffered endless defeat, while an undead army would long ago have driven the demons back to the depths of the world wound. But though the dead would be perfect warriors, they would answer to imperfect living masters. I needed a better solution. I studied vampires but found them too ruled by passion and thus utterly unsuitable. And then I considered a lich. A lich is the perfect undead being. It can possess fantastic power, its mind survives the transformation, and it is eternal.
Notice he said mind, not sanity or morale, or morals, not morale, or morals.
I envisioned an army of crusaders led by immortal liches, and I grew certain of my fate. But the process of becoming a lich takes years and is dangerous and tiresome. And most importantly, it is only possible for one mortal in a million. Thus I began to work on a ritual that would allow any mortal to become a lich, all without decades of practicing magic or even wielding any magic power at all. Of course, I had to keep this research a secret, but in the end I succeeded, and the day the newfound sanctuary fell, I completed the ritual and became what I am today.
So if you recall, we did see that where all of his students were there and shit. They're like, Master Zacharias, welcome back. It's like this dude became a lich like while all the younglings were slaughtered. I'm wondering if they're going to go the route that he killed them to power his own lichdom. Because like I said, I'm fairly certain in Pathfinder, that's kind of the lore. You have to kill others to do it. That might have just been like one story thing that I had read. I'm not 100 on that in the rules. How'd you become undead? I'm not doing the voice again. Basically, I wanted to help people. So I sat trapped here, realized I wasted my powers, my time, my talents in their battles. But the tales of good and right that must be protected. Yeah, see, over time, he's lost it. I don't think he's an arc lich. Because I don't think Pathfinder has arc liches. This is my one issue with Pathfinder and D&D over time. Now, like I said, admittedly, I really sunk my teeth into 3.5. I don't want to be like some 3.5 elitist. I will say that I first got my bite on D&D with AD&D. So, for this particular description, I'm not even going like, oh, compared to 3.5, 3.5 was the best. No, I'm bringing this all the way back to AD&D. If you look through all the different versions and tales over time, they keep simplifying the games, but they've removed a lot of the role-playing restrictions on it. Example, follow me through here, chat. Follow me through here while I go on. You can count this as a rant if you want. Follow me through as I go on this little thing. There's basically an argument, right? Well, not an argument. There is the elitists, the elite min-maxes. Why would you ever do that? Fireball is the classic third level spell. It's what wizards and sorcerers are known for. Yeet out a ball of fire, 20-foot radius, your damage, your level D6. Max is at 10, I don't remember that, but whatever. Your level D6 fire damage, cool. Why would you do that though? Why would you bother to do fireball when you could do haste? It makes everyone have extra attacks and ultimately creates way more damage output going towards the enemy rather than the fireball. The fireball might in fact work if you have like a lot of goblins or something really close together. So, that's the thing. Like, why don't do fireball, do haste. It's clearly the superior option. That is why, like, why I don't understand why fireball is even as iconic as it is. Why would you ever do fireball over haste? Because in AD&D, if you were under the effect of haste at the end of it, you were a year older. It burned through your life to do it. Like nowadays, there's no point to age in D&D. Most every campaign takes what, 2-3 years, and everyone just ends up basically being like, I just came out a teenager. My voice is still dropping. So there's literally no worry to ages or anything like that. That's why there were the age penalties and especially the physical ones and stuff like that. Haste would age you. Haste is what you would do. Haste is obviously stronger than fireball, but haste is what you would do when you were at the boss like lieutenant or something like that. I'm going to do haste. We're all going to lose years of our lives, but we're going to get through this fight easier. You would use fireball because you didn't have that downside. It's not as effective in combat as haste, but you can keep yeeting it without literally killing your team. Because remember, and this has been around for like most every D&D, if you die of old age, you don't get to come back. Your age is your fucking candle. Something kills you, the gods and everyone else will be like, hey, You got gut down early. Don't worry. I see here on your contract, you got 23 more years. Go on back, buddy. You die of old age, you don't get to come back. You're like maybe reincarnation, possibly, depending upon what gods you're following. But like, you're not resurrecting someone who died of old age. You don't just get free extra years. That's why liches and shit even exist. Because otherwise, why wouldn't you just resurrect the dude who died of old age? This all ties in. See, it all ties into the lore. Because he died of old age. I'll just resurrect him. So that's why haste. That's why Fireball became iconic and haste didn't. If haste worked the way it does now, all the way back to AD&D, nobody would know what the fuck a fireball is. Nobody would give a shit. Everyone would just always be fucking lightsabers zooming around. But they've gotten rid of the penalty to haste. So now in Pathfinder, the Pathfinder 2nd edition, D&D 5th edition, they've had to like keep slowly nerfing haste. Haste doesn't stack with this. It doesn't do this. It doesn't do that. It can't do this. Haste used to just be double your speed, double the amount of attacks you get in a turn. Double. But that made sense. Especially if you're like a short-lived race. You die of old age at 50? You're fucking 29 right now? Holy shit. If someone hastes me 21 times, I just die and my life is over. Like, there was a point to it. But now they got rid of the thing, so then haste became overpowered. So they have to start slowly nerfing haste over to different editions. Like that's the thing that gets me in a lot of these. My little friend has returned. I have killed you. There better not be another one now. You are slow. I'm going to assume you're not the little tiny one I keep seeing. They don't show up in anywhere else, but I have no food back here. Like, I have nothing back here. Whatever, I squished him. He was fat. All right, but yeah, no. I kind of genuinely wish they would go back to AD&D in terms of some of the ways they did classes. Like, if you simplify the game so much, you know, like, unsimplify some other parts of it to allow for more role-playing. Level 4 was your name level. If you're a rogue, you weren't a rogue until level 4. Oh, you're level 1? Ooh, you're a pickpocket, dude. Like, you don't have any rogue skills. Just because you're stealing from people doesn't make you a rogue. You had to earn the class name. Oh, you're a fighter? You're level 1 fighter? No, dude, you're like a sellsword. You're like a squire. Why can you just decide today that you're a rogue and everyone's like, oh, he's a rogue? That doesn't make sense. You're just a petty thief. But whatever. The little tiny one has long since died and birthed new ones. Ray is also permanently drained 1 con, same as permanence. That would made magic items more worth. Yeah. You're cursed with microflies. I'm a nose picker till level 3. Apparently there were a few games that if you didn't have good lockpicking, you could accidentally pick your nose too hard. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I didn't want to come back here. No, I'm sorry. I wanted to be on the streets. On the streets. I've got to retrain. No, I don't want to be on the streets. I want to be in the tavern. So like I said, before we go anywhere, I'm going to retrain Darren and I'm going to retrain Woljif, meaning we're going to lose about 2 days of time. So what I need to do is... I've screwed this up so bad. I'm going to go in here. Then I'm going to leave to say I'm leaving town so I can get my day's worth of my army time, go back into town to head to the tavern to retrain, making the day pass forward 24 hours, to leave town to do my army again, to then go back and train the elder gentleman. Woljif, we're gonna make more tanky / melee / thieving. We're gonna take him a bit from being a spell thief, just because the way the game is going, we need the skills to be higher. We need him to be tankier, and we need to switch more people to outflank. Like I have not committed to outflank enough. We need to switch more to outflank. Otherwise, we're not going to be hitting people. Am I under attack right now? I've got tip of the spear out in the middle of nowhere, and I don't know why. Oh, because we had to clear the way to Grimwood. Hold on. Something's not right. Why does it say mission necessary? We did that mission. What quest did you say that was? Yeah, we did. You've never been in this location. The tower? Did I load the wrong one? Hold on. Load game. No, I had Grey Boar here. 2 days, 20 hours, 6 minutes. So it has to be, if I already had Grey Boar with one person down. Hold on. What? What is going on with Grey Boar? I've done that quest. It will always show that. That tower is bugged. Oh, that's so stupid. No, I killed Devara. Devara died at that tower. Okay, so that's just a bug. I'll ignore it. Thank you. Thank you for informing me. Yeah, the tower is dead. Okay. Oh, I haven't told Erebeth yet. Okay, hold on. We could probably do that to get that out of the way. That might be part of our issue. All right, is there a demon army for me to fight? There is. Let's go clear them out because I don't like them. Are you coming up towards Winter Sun? I'm not sure I trust you. What are with the green castles now? Were they always there? What is going on? Okay. He didn't do the secret thing with the storyteller. I don't know what you're talking about, but probably not. I know we can't talk to him about dragons because I didn't have the scale. I never gave him the scale. Because I used it to res and I missed the second scale. Who are you again? Oh, you're the vampires. That's right. You're not that good. That's why you were out. I was bringing you back to switch you out. I remember now. I have summon elementals? Okay. Where can I summon elementals? In the back row. I just want to see what this does. Oh, neato. They appear to do a decent amount of damage. That's not that bad of a spell. We'll kill the cultists in the back with them. The numbers. Did we get an update in the meantime? The numbers seem like way more readable. Readability? I don't know what the term would be. Oh, there's a rock there. I see what my issue is. Yep, they added the white outline to the numbers. Nice. You are stuck waiting for the fire people to move. Oh my god, everyone is stuck. How did I screw that up? Please, please get out of the way. Oh fuck. Go over there. Yes, hit the fire elemental. I definitely care about them. You have found my one weakness. I'm gonna run him to the back just so this guy can walk through. He's never gonna, there we go. I was about to say, he's never gonna hit anyone. If that's all you can do, you're already screwed, buddy. And then the dips. Yes, please continue hitting either the vampires or the fire bro. Please and thank you. This is so stupid. Just die. You know you're dead. You know it. You're completely surrounded. Whoa. Did I just hit for 50 and heal 140? Do I heal for more than I do? He wants to live forever in combat. Ooh. Eye for an eye. Short bow. Fuck. Whenever this +3 composite short bow lands, a hit on the enemy, they suffer an additional 1d12 damage. Hold on. Specialization's what? 1 damage? Greater specialization's 2 damage. It's compound. Yeah, composite. So strength. I think she has what? A 3 strength. So 1d6. Why am I doing the other feats? They don't count. It's the wrong bow. 1d6 plus 3. Because the +3 composite. Plus 3. 1d6 plus 6. Plus 1d2. 12. Meaning, that damage wrong says 1 to 4. The damage is 6, 7, 8 to 12, 24. 8 to 24? That doesn't sound right. Because our current one is almost that. All right, am I just stupid? It's even smaller than I thought it was. The 1d12 is not accounted for. All right, so we'll say 7 to 23. Yeah, 8 to 24. Yeah, no, you're not that good. The problem is it's a short bow again. No, ain't nobody uses short bows. All right, that is apparently a dead end for that, which that's good to know, I guess. I've already cleared out the backside, meaning at this point, tip of the spear is just exploring and heading back. I will head into Dresden. I need to talk to the lady in the Citadel. That rides a Woljif. Sees for lance is to get better damage die. Ah, I see why they keep giving me short bows then. That's still obnoxious. All right, who am I talking to? Nivea, are you in here, girl? Are you in here? Irabeth, are you the one? I killed the dragon. There we go, done. I don't have to deal with that anymore. Also, I think I saw patch notes. Can we just access the army from here? The ziggurat was completed. This is true. If you click campaign, you can. Oh, that's fantastic. Priests of various faiths are asking the commander to banish the followers of a small sect that believes in the imminent demise of Galarian. These doomsayers scorn the gods of their words and demand that everyone bow down before the inevitable end. All right. Send them on a suicide mission, get 600 military experience. That's not, who cares. 4,000 leadership. It's almost nothing. Crusade morale goes down by 30, but you get, who cares? Increases by 15. Energy point income increases by 3. I don't give a fuck about the morale, but energy point income, I've only got 7. Increasing it by 3 for 30 days is not bad. Yeah, hey, look, deal with the other priests. Upon hearing what Soziel, a inept theologian, had to say, the sectarians spoke with the clergy and reached a certain consensus. They agreed to be more discreet. After all, the end of the world is coming either way, so there's no reason to quarrel on how soon it is. It's actually, that's a funny way to overcome that. Like, yes, we know we're all going to die. Shut the fuck up. Now I have Woljif and BDSM gear in my mind. Dan, Automon is filtering my weird shit. Get suppressed. I read it aloud. I don't want to switch over to the computer and back. A group of Mongols has arrived in Dresden and is itching for a fight. She's proud to report on their enthusiasm, and they want to be in the front ranks. Get sharpshooters or fighters. I'm not an angel, and I didn't choose the path of the demon, but they did taste demonic madness. All right, whatever. We'll get archers. So that red shit was because they tasted it, but because I didn't choose the path of the demon, I still don't get the benefit of them being red. I'll take the sharpshooters. Enchanting the faultless daybreak. I can either get a heavy flail or I can get a heavy flail. Didn't I choose for this to be armor or something? I don't remember. You tasted the poison tea. Dude, Automod's weird. All right, so it's a flail, so it's not like I'm going to use it much unless we get another character. +3 heavy flail. We do. Oh, wait, my dude could use that. My undead deals an extra 1d10 points of holy damage. So it's already 1d10 +3, meaning the minimum is 4. Oh, 4 to 13. 2 to 11 when equipped. They're talking about me. 4 to 13, but it's really 5 to 23. Oh, no. On a successful critical hit. Yeah. If the weapon's critical multiplier is ×3, which it's not. So who cares about the rest of this? All right. I do like the idea of my undead using a holy weapon. It just sounds hilarious to me. This +3 radiant heavy flail. Each time the wielder confirms a critical hit, the enemy is affected with a burst of light. While under this effect, the creature suffers 2d6 positive energy damage for 2 rounds. Each round it tries to pass a will saving throw. If the save was successful, damage is halved. If the affected creature failed to save, any creature adjacent to it suffers half the damage. So I can't use that. Does that hurt me too? I love the idea until it kills me. It literally was just B to gear. Saren Ray isn't much undead friendly, to say the least. Oh, is this from Saren Ray? Saren Ray worshippers. Yeah, all right, you got her point. Also, watching more ads. The Triumphant Noontide. So for Triumphant, we get holy damage on a crit. All right. If we're not, we get an average of 7 damage over 2 rounds. Whereas this is in 1 round, and it's an average of 5.5. Also, it gets a will saving throw to negate that. It's not that high of a DC. The area of effect, I do like that if that creature failed, everyone else gets hit, no save on them. I do like that. But I think I'm going to do Triumphant. Sanguinius. I do love the word Sanguinius, but I think I like the Triumphant effect stronger. Yeah, we're gonna be Triumphant. The goddess is merciful. In her dominion, she brings life, hope, and enlightenment. The sun dominates the world, and its victory is inevitable. The Underground Avengers. More mongrels? All right, more sharpshooters. Kick-ass. The Triumphant Noodles. We want the Pillar of Skulls. Yeah, done. Royal Parade. I don't think I care too much about this. It doesn't cost me anything, but no, hold on. I've got other things to do. The Fate of the Phylactery. Oh, we're going to want that, aren't we? Fate of the Altar, the First Spider. Hunting down Mutiny. The Fate of the Unholy Symbol of Someone. Tribunals. All right, let's do the Phylactery. That sounds like that would go real great. All right, what else can we do? Nothing there. Logistic Council already has logistics being done. All right. And then real quick, campaign. Tip of the spear. Yep. I figured it would have, it did. I figured it would have put these two together. Or not together, I should say. I will send them out to pick up from me. Where am I? Oh, that's me. Right there. I will move over here. Can you get over here? I can get close. I'll take it. You are just holding on to 70 fighters and 4 battle slaves. You are holding on to nothing. Hello. Doo-doo-roo. All right, so that's done. I must now retrain. Hello, Rimrat. Good old Crusader Army 4. Yeah, Crusader Army 4 always comes through when you need them. I like how her people are free though. And there's a bunch of them. My other one's like, oh, here's 4 Hell Knights. Hell Knights are good, don't get me wrong. I just want more than 4 of them. I think I have to go to the tavern for retrain. I'm gonna do Darren first, and hopefully I don't screw this up. Not the tavern. I need the thing that's upstairs. What is that? It's the thing by the tavern, isn't it? Flank your enemies. You have to go hard. Oh, gotcha. I think this is the one I have to go into, the inn. I want an upstairs.
There are many roads to...
Are there? Are there many roads to success? All right, before I talk to this dude first, I'm going to save. On the off chance I somehow screw this up. I have been known to make snap decisions. No, I'm sorry. Why can't I train? Hi, Lore, why can't I train? I haven't trained yet. I'll leave and come back. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Thank you. Last time I played, I just clicked at default to core. I didn't turn on retraining. You right. You right. I don't even know why that's not part of core. You can retrain in Pathfinder. You can retrain in Pathfinder fucking Society. I need a good retrain. All right. I have to correct Darren. He's just going to still be an Oracle. I'm not changing anything on that. Hold on. Where's my phone? I had pics of this. I took 2 pics of Woljif and not one of Darren. Well, Darren just needs charisma. Everything Darren does is charisma. Darren loves charisma. Hold on, Chet. I'm so sorry. I just took pictures of his spellbook? Am I stupid? Well, I suppose that made sense. I sent the pic out on Discord. That's why I thought I had it here. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong camera folder, aren't I? There's 2 camera folders. Nope, I was looking at the right one. All right. Simple thing. Darren needs persuasion. We absolutely know that. If I've got Darren in the party, it's not that great, but I'm going to max out. I'm going to try to max out religion, I guess. I don't know if that's the scores I had. Actually, no, wait, hold on. I'm doing this like I can't just look up what my idea was. Experiment 2. I'm a fucking moron. I did lots of retrains, trying to finagle numbers up and down. That's why I was worried I would remember wrong. It's a good thing we did the quick save. I think I want him for religion because that's my weakness. My weakness is religion and nature. He's not going to be that much better at it, but it's better to have someone who might be able to pull it off higher than me. He was persuasion and world? No, he was religion. All right. Persuasion, religion. I was right on that. And then his charisma's a 22, so I had to have been leveling that. All right. Religion, persuasion. I was right. Very old, very shitty Germa joke. I saw someone on core only died on Act 5 when they were caught out without buffs. I mean, if you stack enough buffs, yeah, that makes sense. With a couple of level dips, Darren can have 80 AC. Here's the issue. Probably by the end, I might have to actually do that. I'm trying to see how far I can get without going extreme min-max on core. This might not work when I'm talking to him. This one, Darren, I have to fix anyways because of their letting me click shit that I shouldn't have been allowed to click. Darren's lost a bunch of spells because I kept clicking the damn healing spells, thinking like, oh, he's an oracle, because it was showing it as something I had to click. Even though as an Oracle of Life, he has those spells for free. So I lost out on a lot of spells on him. So I was right. Persuasion, and it was religion. It just didn't have the right symbol. All right. Second level spells. I don't want healing. Hold on. Where did I put this boy's spells? Why did I think this was decent? Oh, so we can get a touch attack. That's right. All right. Yep, we will get this boy a touch attack. I wasn't even looking at the right spell list, was I? Whatever. We'll give him Arrow of Law. He's gonna end up getting all these anyways. Level 4, Oracle, more in Persuasion, not World, more in Religion. He gets a feat. All we are doing still for these feats is extra boop. That's what I had his build on. I'm not changing his build. I'm just fixing the screw-ups. Cure Moderate, he should have. He did get that for free. I don't know why they don't show that to you in the first level. And he got Restoration for free. I don't know why I don't tell you that. Remove Paralysis. Oh, wait, no. I'm looking at level 1 spells right now. All right. Did he get the Cure? He did get Cure. Most anything else in this level is kind of pointless by now. But I will grab him Inflict. My idea was Inflict so he could heal me, if necessary. Now it's the level 2 spell. Okay. And then my thought was remove Paralysis, just because I hate Paralysis. Do-do-do. I love Persuasion. I love Religion. Now we have a level 3 spell. So it has loaded. Okay, it does show that he already has Cure Serious, but it still lets me click it. No, it says Moderate. I'm looking at level 2. See, this is what throws me off. All right, Cure Serious is what we have. Oh, wait, no. What am I even doing? Delay Poison. Yes, we know we need Delay Poison. That's just requirement. More Persuasion. Religion's finally leveled. Uncle Bad Touchy. It was more confusing and cryptic. Good. You can always do enchantment focus. Greater Command is absolutely bonkers nuts. If you take Mythic Bloodline Undead, you can affect Undead with it too. I might take that letter later. What I'm going to be doing now is building up his elemental. We have too many people that are doing fire now and taking out my dude. That dragon showed me that I have a weakness to fire that I need to remove. I guess the only other one was nature. It's not ever going to be high, but maybe. Looked like I was trying to build up world for some reason, but I don't think I'm ever going to be better than 19. Hold on. He's level 7, right? He has 8. He's going to have 3 more levels, which will bring him to 11. So he's not going to beat me there. So there's no point in that. 12 plus 3 will bring him to 15. Like, he's already matched me in religion. That's why we have him doing religion. That's going to work. Nature, 6. We're going to bring him to 9. He's not going to beat me in that knowledge. Perception, I really don't care about his perception. If we get mobility up to 3, as stupid as it sounds, he could maybe do things. He's not going to be fighting, but whatever. We're not going to do that. We'll just build nature. It makes the most sense to me. Where is extra channel? Lifelink again. I ain't getting rid of lifelink. We love our lifelink. We are doing a first level spell. Command. I clicked command, but I don't think command makes sense anymore, right? You even point out greater command is bonkers nuts, but right now, command, I don't think we can pull that off. All right. What did I have on this when leveling up? I thought magic weapon was decent, but again, that's not going to stack anymore, so no, it's not. Shield of Faith, that's always a good one. I already have it. Remove sickness, we have inflict, I already grabbed. Divine favor. Does this stack? A luck bonus. Luck bonus stacks. We'll take divine favor. Level 2. His touch attack. Remove paralysis we got. Restoration. I seem to think grace was decent. Why? Doesn't provoke attacks or opportunity. Was that just because I didn't have another slot? I don't like that at all. Luck and resolve I do like. Fear effects. We need bonuses on fear effects. I have to look out for that. Level 3 spells. We now know that we have that delay poison, neutralize poison. Oh my god, the big thing. I don't know how I never grabbed Dispel Magic on anyone. It says it's available, but nobody ever has this shit ready. So I can start getting rid of buffs if I get Dispel Magic. So now we have things for him to do on those off turns. I'm like, well, it's there and he's a heal, but he's not doing anything. Dispel Magic. He's now removing the enemy's buffs. That is what I had screwed up because I was so in the mindset of him being a heal bot. I didn't think of stacking him up with some damn Dispel Magic so that he could, help. Level 4. It's not going to show me those. I'm going to guess he starts with Cure Critical Wounds. So I should not click that. Restoration we do need. Wait, no, maybe we don't. I'm not grabbing Restoration yet. Don't grab Restoration. I don't know if I get that. Crusader's Edge. We're not going to be getting Crusader's Edge from our Oracleness. You can cast this on someone, and it says they gain Bane against evil outsiders. Another buff. Makes Val be able to hit better. And whenever you do a critical hit, you not only deal normal, but you also nauseate them for a little bit. That's nice. You do get restoration. See, that's what I'm saying. His fucking thing throws me off. All right, another feat. I literally think that all I've ever done with this man is extra channel on feats. It's not the greatest. I will admit that. It's not like the most in-depth build, but man, do I love having heals. All right, we get a second level spell again. Arrow of Law. I did the blessing. We already have cure. Okay, the other thing was grace. I'm not feeling grace. What if I do the other blessing? It's +2 morale bonus, and blessing of luck was also a morale bonus. Fuck. All right, you're not that good. Maybe I will grab grace. Maybe that's why I grabbed it. Hold person is decent. Not gonna do much. Alignment's decent, but already not stacking. I could grab inflict. Inflict would allow me to heal my undead peeps. We'll grab inflict. I need a level 3 spell. Now I see that you... Wait, no. Level 3, not level 4. But yeah. It keeps trying to make me blow my points. I had Remove Curse. Makes sense. Now it's a level 4 spell. We have those Cure Critical, that, and then same thing that I've been doing before, Inflict. Inflict so that I can heal some of the undead peeps we have rocking around. Bunch of inflicts at that level. Okay. Level 10. More Oracle for boy here. Ooh, that persuasion. I did fuck up. That last feat wasn't supposed to be what it was. I thought this was a level I got the feat on. See? This is why I saved. This is why I saved. I'll tell you exactly what I did. I'll tell you exactly. There's one that I needed to not do. There was one that I needed to not be the heal boop feat. I did change a feat. Channeling does become useless, kind of. It's a freebie thing. So yeah, blowing a lot of feats in it, not necessarily the greatest. At some point, you need to start cutting back, which is why there was supposed to be a feat in there. Motherfucker. I'll tell you what I did. I'll actually grab the correct feat first so I don't screw this up. Difficulty, fucking retrain. We're setting him up to do all our persuasion checks. I forgot skill focus persuasion. Because he's level 10 now, he gets a +6 to it. That's a very important number to be having. But since we've just been through this, I basically have a general idea of what we're doing. I don't think I need to look down anymore. Skills, persuasion, religion, up. Spells. This is what, level 2? Blessing of Luck and Resolve was one that I grabbed. I remember that. Level up. Oracle. Persuasion, religion. For the feat, skill focus, like not a moron. Persuasion. Right now it'll give me a 3, but later it'll give me a 6 once I get to 10. And he will become a god. Fuck, actually, I think I grabbed Remove Fear. I don't remember the level 1 spells because we stopped getting them. I did get Inflict. Might as well grab Inflict. Level 2, Arrow of Law. Complete that. Oracle again. I'm so sorry, everyone. I swear I'm professional. All right, we have Cure. We need Delay Poison. I already grabbed Skill Focus, so I will get the Oracle Boop. Religion's been now maxed out, so we start going into Nature. Now we have the extra Oracle Boop. We love Oracle Booping. We also give him Lifelink, because I like Lifelink. Divine Favor was the luck bonus. 2, I did the one thing. Remove Paralysis. Remove Paralysis. 3 was eventually Remove Curse, but importantly was the Spell Magic. Level 7. Bring that to 22. Lower Nature up. Crusader's Edge. Come on, brain, don't fail me. One last boop. All right, level 2, we get an Inflict. At some point, we grab an Inflict. I remember this. Level 3. Now that I can see level 3s, what did I not grab? Neutralize, Cure, Serious, Remove. Oh, Remove Curse. We hate curses. Level 4, I cannot see. No, I can see. See Inflict. Inflict, complete. Almost done. Level 10, where Persuasion has now become a 29. Doesn't sound right to me. Level 5 spells. All right. Now, you said I get Breath of Life? Hold on. You get Restoration and Breath of Life. At level 5. I think I didn't know about Breath of Life because it looks like I had chosen that before. Just let me click. Show all spells. Come on. I just want to confirm. If I don't grab Breath of Life, then I'm going to get screwed. Life Bubble is very useful. So you guys are certain right now, because I can't verify it without reloading again, that I'm going to have Breath of Life due to being a Life Oracle. I don't know why it won't let me check that right now. Wait, can I click back here and have it tell me? All right, there it is. Level 5 Breath of Life. Oh, but that means I don't have Cure Light Wounds Mass, which isn't that good of an effect. Looks like I chose that last time, and it's not good. Now, you said Life Bubble's good. Shell Enables. Okay, so I create for 1 hour, all allies in 30 feet of me, Constant movable 1-inch thick shell tall will live in conditions. It allows them to breathe freely in water, vacuum. It makes them immune to harmful gases and vapors, including hail diseases and poisons like cloud kill and stinking cloud. Isn't that just delay poison? I feel like that's just delay poison. Oh, but this says all allies. We'll grab life bubble. Or no, wait, sorry. No, I need raise dead. Because I don't think I have raise dead. Soziel has it, but I don't. I absolutely need raise dead. Plague Storm and Mind Fog. Ah, very useful. If we don't have raised dead, though, I get into troubles and my guys die. I don't think it said I get raised dead for free off Life Oracle. I would think I would, but it did not say it. So I will grab raised dead. Please don't be the wrong decision. All right, Mythic rank 3. The first one is Boundless Healing. Mythic rank 2. Where's your feat? Which I don't remember. Was it more persuasion? Mythic channeling. Ah, more healing on the channeling. Mythic channeling. And then this is what was my shoring up the fact that my dude here keeps getting burned to death. Was it second mystery? I don't think it was second mystery. Nope, not second mystery. It's like second curse. Beneficial curse. You can get another curse, but you don't get the negative of it. If I grab Hellbound curse, then I get persuasion skill checks when used to intimidate or bluff. Cool. I do take a -3 penalty on persuasion skill checks. That's why we needed the skill up, because I was going to be taking a penalty. But because we're level 10, we're immune to fire. There you go. That's why that one was key, because I was going to have it. Oh, wait, no, I don't even get the penalties. That's right, I don't get the penalties, so who cares? Damn it, I planned around a thing that I don't even need to worry about. Fuck me, whatever. Anyways, immunity to fire. So now, whenever the demons or the dragons focus our boy here, the fuck? Focus our boy, we don't have to worry. I don't know where it tells us. I've already forgotten. There you go. He started with Acid Cold and Electricity 5. Now he has Fire immunity. Doesn't matter how strong the dragon is or the demon, unless they have some mythic thing to overcome immunities, he just does not care anymore. It also means that if he's in the middle of trouble, that I can just take Ember and just burn the shit out of him. So he is now Ember proof. So Ember doesn't have to worry. Now we're going to save game. I'm going to say Darren retrained. We're good on that. That cost a day, though. So we've got to go back and make our army move again so we haven't lost a day of the other mechanic. Ascendant Element. But how many people are going to have Ascendant Element? I'm more worried about the lower level dudes constantly taking Darren out. She's not rocking Ascendant Element. At least not yet. So right now, it'll do its purpose. Right now, she is rocking, I think, just abundant spells. Yeah, she's just rocking a lot of abundant spell casting and witch hexes. Because if they're immune to fire, they're likely to be vulnerable to her hexes. If they're immune to her hexes, they're likely to be vulnerable to fire. So I don't need Ascendant Element, at least not yet. Not until we get Fireproof Swarms. Which I am assuming is coming, or not being like they would ever do that. I'm assuming it's coming. We haven't had to deal with that yet, so I'm not worried. In the chair instead of a dog. Lathimus, an older man in dusty traveling clothes waves at you. His face is tan, but his gray eyes are bright. Commander? Aren't you the commander? Well met. My name is Lathimus the Antiquarian. I study ancient relics. Perhaps you've heard of me. Though if you haven't, it doesn't matter. Do you sell shit? No, they come into antiquarian because of my love for ancient items that might otherwise seem mundane. If you understand the principles of archaeology, sometimes even a shard from an old oil lamp is enough to shine a light on the darkness of history. What the fuck do you want? I'm planning a rather dangerous expedition. I'll need help of a strong, skilled warrior, not without recompense, of course. I found an ancient map leading to a certain cave system, a dragon burial ground. But it wasn't merely a place where old dragons came to die. I have a theory that once upon a time a great battle took place there, and there's a lot of artifacts. You're waging a long and difficult war. Help me uncover the dragons, and I'll give you the savings. Believe me, I've earned a lot during my years of travel. All I need is for someone to clear the way down to the caves. Who knows what sort of demons are there? All right, I'll help. Splendid. I shall immediately head to the cave entrance myself and just die. Managed Crusade Affairs. Boo-doo-doo, boo-doo. Look, if Darren doesn't care, then why should we? We're high enough, but we have to wait. I did the 2 things that take up slots. Ugh. All right, not you. Campaign. Crusader Army 6. I want you to come down here and meet up with this army. Tip of the spear. And I want to do an exchange of characters. Because you can only have 5, right? You can't have 6. Yeah, all right. You got your, there it is. You got your 5. I'm going to move the champions out front and her in the back. That'll do. Actually, I think the zombies are slow. They're a bit fast. I'll move the humans in there and the zombies to the outside. All right, now who are we killing today? I would love to kill them. What areas do I have or not have? There's a lot of shit going on here, including the remains of a disgusting feast. I can't reach it. I can't reach it. So I don't want to do 10. So I've got to go back, actually. I've got to go... Where the fuck? Oh, wait, they are moving. Oh, my God, I'm under attack. Go that way. Go that way fast. I didn't know I was under attack. Run, 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 run. Run, run. Run faster. All right. So we're good on that. Crusader 6. You just meet up back here, I guess. Just get out of the way. I'm trying to switch. What are you? Problem is, rest you can barely do a fight. You're a 4. Yeah, no, you got nothing. You're not helping. All right, so that is done. Boo-biddy-doo. Now, I had some plan in my head about S-stocks with Woljif, but my inventory's not showing an S-stock. Why did I have a plan in my head about S-stocks? We keep getting S-stocks and no one uses them because they gave me a rapier girl, not an S-stock boy. Do I have an S-stock in the item chest? Is that what I was planning around? Long sword, short sword, composite short, heavy cross, heavy flail. Who had this S-stock? I had some plan in my head for Woljif involving S-stocks, and I don't know why, because he's holding one. He's got the S-stock. Okay, that explains things. He's holding a keen +3 finesse S-stock. That's why I had a new plan for him involving S-stocks. I'm not crazy. I've just got a fucking memory like a colander. Okay, this makes sense. There are many roads to success. All right, I want to go back to the tavern. I'll do another save. We'll try to retrain him. No, not the tavern. Damn it. That's a good way to remember things. Ninio rolls charisma on the dragons for science. No. All right, now this might take a few as well of me trying, because the Darren didn't change much. Darren I changed like 2 or 3 things on Darren. His was just making sure he had more spells. This one's going to be more convoluted, because we're changing up the entire thing on him. I went Vivisectionist on Woljif early. I went Vivisectionist on Woljif because was like the default kind of thing to do with roguey type characters. I don't even know why I did that. That was a Kingmaker thought, and I should not have been having that. We're not going to be going Vivisectionist on Woljif. We're going to throw him into a weak knight that is basically fighter knight. He's going into arcane knight so that he can be, was it quick save 1? I'm just going to look real quick to confirm it, so that he can use S stocks. We've got to give him feats to switch him over so he can use S stocks correctly. I wrote down, I took a picture of his skills. Oh, and he needs outflank, obviously. And I have a general idea of what his classes are. I always get that goofed. Also, that's not even the right one, clearly. All right, you know what? Whatever. We'll figure it out. Woljif early. I don't know why I didn't take a pic of the feats that I was doing that I liked. I'm going to have to look into prerequisites. I feel like a lot of these feats are just going to be prerequisites for getting into the classes. The problem is this is going to be going into and out of fighter, so you have to do it at like the right level, or else like you lose out on the fighter bonus feat doing what you're needing it to do. That's my one issue. So we're going to retrain Woljif. He's starting with 4 levels of Eldritch Scoundrel. We've got to get him 3 more. We've got to get him 3 more because he needs to be able to cast 3rd level spells in order to do Eldritch Knight. But for right now, I can throw into Fighter. Now, I tried looking this up. This isn't a completely unheard of idea. Anyone talking about this was talking about Dragonair, Scion and shit, or fuck Arcane Strike. No. We're going Fighter. I just want to do Fighter. Mostly because if you look, you lose the bonus combat feat. Point of me doing this is for the bonus feat. So I don't care. I don't care if this isn't like for this type of idea or build. This isn't the greatest one. Not my problem. Not my problem, not my worry. Dex. The whole point is that you're finesse boy. This is why I took pick. Skills. It looks like I went trickery. Well, that makes sense. Trickery, stealth, perception. Mobility. Why do I have a 15 and use magic device? Oh, because this is a fighter, not a rogue. Duh, it's the level that's off. All right, now we have our bonus combat feat, which I'm going to throw into exotic weapon proficiency. S-stock. Because you can't do focuses and shit if you don't have proficiency. Also, this already brought him all the way up in every armor. He's not going to be doing them, though. All right, that was the one fighter. Yep. Everything else is in Eldritch Scoundrel, prepping for Eldritch Knight. So, what do I need for Eldritch Knight? Ability to cast 3rd level spells at this point. Okay, cool. More points than Scoundrel. Did you have any in perception? Mobility, perception, stealth, trickery, use magic device. Mobility. Perception. Stealth. I'm just making sure that I've got the points all in. Trickery. Use magic device. All right, so wherever the points are, that's where the points are going. All right, now that we have that, we can weapon focus on an S-stock. And I don't think I took a picture of his spells. Not that it was completely necessary. I got the important spells from the Oracle. But, okay. He's a sneaky boy, and he doesn't have anything that I'm not worried about. If you're going to be a sneaky boy, I'm more worried about buffs and debuffs than anything else. Mirror image. Unless they have True Sight, which a bunch of them will eventually end up with True Sight. Unless they have True Sight, Mirror Image is already a good defense. And this is level 2 spells, right? I think Sense Vitals is just always a decent one to be having for what he's doing. So we'll do Sense Vitals. Level him up again. Problem is, everyone's getting plenty of items that things like Bear's Endurance and stuff just aren't going to be working for at all. Blur is good to throw on someone just to throw on... What's her name? I need Outflank. I'm forgetting. Blur will grab. That's always decent. Invisibility, no. There's no point at a higher level for invisibility. See invisibility, though, as a second level is not bad. The bloodlines are insane. Yeah, not what I'm working with on them, though. Like, that's kind of my issue. An issue I have long-standing just with Pathfinder. There are too many damn classes that are like, but what if you too were a sorcerer bloodline? Like, the way the Pathfinder classes are written right now, everyone's uncle was a bard. And that bard fucked everyone. It's obnoxious. Freaking sorcerers getting bloodlines. All right, cool. They made a different version of a barbarian called a Blood Rager. He got the same bloodlines. All right, whatever. Fucking fighters get dragon bloodline. Like, everyone keeps getting bloodlines. What is the point? Literally, I honestly think that kind of like ruins the idea of sorcerers. The fact that everyone just has a fucking bloodline, it's like, oh, okay, there's no point to a sorcerer. The whole idea to sorcerers is that, or at least the way they started setting them up in Pathfinder, is that it's like, okay, per chance of you being descended from someone magical, you get magical abilities. And then it's like, okay, but here's the thing. So's everyone else. If everyone's special, no one's special. I don't understand why everyone has fucking bloodlines. Drives me crazy. If I can, I'm just going to grab Outflank now. Just before I forget to grab it later. Now he can work on the front line with Val. He needs another level 2 spell. Okay. Fuck me. Buffs and debuffs are what we're going with. He doesn't have selective, so web's not going to work. Glitter Dust reveals invisible. No reason not to take that. He could convince an undead to switch. I believe is that a touch or is that ranged? It says within medium range. Blindness is a good one if it works. Making it so that someone's just blinded is real nice. But is there a buff debuff that I'm missing because of that? No, it doesn't look like it. At least not one that I care about. Is this going to be my 7th level of Eldritch Scoundrel? Yes. Okay. More decks. All right. Now we have access to level 3 spells. Haste is good, but boy, do I have haste in the background. See invisibility, communal's great. Heroism. Morale bonus. I think I'm doing a lot of morale bonuses. Displacement. 50% mischance. Good for someone in melee. Now, if that worked right, I should now see Eldritch Knight. There it is. Okay, I started to panic. I didn't see it. Eldritch Knight comes with a feat. And I'm going to grab Improved 2-Weapon Fighting. Because the whole point of this is that I am a 2-weapon fighter. I could Arcane Armor Training so he could do his spells better if he was wearing bigger armor. But he's not, so I don't. Bonus Combat Feat. I think it's Piranha Strike. Nope, I did this backwards. I did that backwards. Because now I can improve on bonus combat feat and then get a regular feat over here. Okay, what do I need? I should have saved my feats. Dodge is always good. I didn't put 3 points of mobility. during the skill ups. I'm a moron. Oh wait, yes I did. I've been leveling mobility. Never mind, we're good. Blind fight. I love blind fight. Wait, hold on. It doesn't look like I took blind fight. Doesn't matter. Doesn't need to be perfect to whatever I was bumbling around in earlier. I might just take Piranha Strike. I didn't before. I know I didn't, but it's power attack for finesse weapons. And we're gonna have a lot of finesse weapons. Do I have anything off the focus line? Look at skill focus mobility or his trickery. Actually, did I do that at all? Hold on. Mobility 20. How did I end up with less? Oh, because I still have one more level. Okay. Stealth 23. All right, one more level. Trickery 25. Did I take skill focus trickery? That would make sense. Because if I have him, I'm gonna need someone to pop a lock. All right, that must have been what I did. Skill, not spell, skill focus. Trickery. But that's still not gonna equal 25. It's gonna be 28? I don't know how I did it last time. We'll figure it out. Improved weapon fighting. This will do. No, what I'm going to be doing with him is the mage armor thing. He's not going to be wearing armor because his dex is so high. Pointed into perception. Might have been it. And what else do I want? Another dispel magic. I mean, I might as well get him haste, right? If I use it on someone else's turn. Communal. Problem is it's slash magic. I don't know why, like, protect from arrows keeps scaling. Oh, now you can do it on everyone. But, like, everyone has magic weapons at this point, so it doesn't work. Resist energy. I mean, it's only 10, but... Oh, wait, no, it's 20 right now. No, it's almost about to be 30 points. Actually, yeah, we'll get resist energy communal. Forgot that did scale. I don't know if that was a good idea, but we'll grab it. All right, so what we can do with him is Archmage Armor. Because he has a Mage Armor spell, which gives him 4 armor, this for right now will bring him up another 3, so he'll have 7 armor from that one spell. His AC right now is like 17 without this, so bring up to 24, 25. Attack defensively, 25, 26, 27, plus the mobility, 28. Then I'll start going into the crane stuff, which will give me probably like another 3 or so. Bring him up to 31, give or take, without wearing armor. And you should probably also just get the thing that says you don't die. For this, if I get weapon finesse, all of his weapons uses his dex modifier for damage rolls. Meaning, and follow me here, more damage. We can do that. I don't think I want him doing another feat right now. I could throw it into another mythic ability, but at some point we need mythic weapon finesse. We just do. 2-weapon fighting would get rid of 2 penalties, so everyone have a 10% easier chance. But the difference between his strength and his dex is like a 1 to a 6 or a 2 to a 6. So this is going to add up in terms of damage. Weapon focus would be pretty good, but it'd only be like 1 or 2 on each right now. Later on, we will probably grab it. But right now, I just want to make him do good in combat. Yeah, 1 to 7. Ugh. Yeah, no, we need to switch that up. And then the last mythic rank... I was thinking he doesn't. The problem, I love the idea of elemental barrage, but I don't have anyone doing enough different elemental damages. I've not set it up that way to do that real well. Inspirational leader would be decent, giving everyone essentially a +2 to their will saves if he's in combat. That doesn't sound like a lot, but I think will save is like my one great weakness this entire game. because I'm not running the Paladin. I'm forgetting her name right now. Because I'm not running the Paladin, will saves are my one great weakness. So that might be pretty decent to have. But I could also, just for right now, grab the one that says, hey, don't die once a day, because I like you not dying. That way he doesn't just get one shot if I'm not paying attention, which is what I'm probably going to do. My melee people should have last stand. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I think you can. You've got fail, but I don't have those right now. From rogue talents? I don't think so. Because whenever I kept doing the retrains, this is what added to his damage. Also, they unequipped it. Motherfucker. Put the S stock back, put the dagger back. There you go. Because when I was doing it in retraining, I had to retrain him like 3 times. I did weapon focus, and it, other than what I just did, and it made a big difference to his damage. So I don't think he does. But now he's doing 12 to 18, 9 to 12, 4 attacks, 17, 14, 12, and 9. Doing the 2-weapon fighting up will bring that closer to that. Like I said, he has a 17. We'll be adding 7 to that. But I've got to do those. I've got to do even more to get his shit up. Oh, that's right. He has to choose these spells, doesn't he? Slight issue then. We already have mass, so I'll do sense vitals and another mirror image. I'm not having him do magic missile. He will need mage armors. I don't have a thing right now making them last longer, so right now they're only lasting 10 hours each. And the off chance somehow I've one at the beginning of the day and one at the end of the day, the 20 hours will cover my timing. I don't have selective on him, and I think I'm starting to run out of the idea of grease, so I do love grease. We'll keep it there, but it's probably not going to do much. Throwing a snowball. All right. And supposedly they did something to make it so you could see what they can learn. I'm guessing it's all the spells that have a blue aura behind them. Yeah, okay. Sure, I'll take that. However, it's not that noticeable. Oh, it's the arrow pin. What is... No, it's not. Toy box makes this so much easier. So that's just someone can write it. I get what they're going with there. I don't necessarily like it, though. Now, we did lose a bit of spells on Woljif because he can write down spells. So when we retrained him, we lost a few, but it was necessary to bring him up. Who writes that? If it's not me, and it's not Woljif, who? It's not her. It's not... Who writes? Who else writes spells? Do we have someone else who writes spells and I'm just an idiot? This is a garbage UI. The green highlight that Toy Box does is all they had to do. That's all they had to do. I don't know how they made it so that this... I get the blue thing now. The blue thing is whether or not they can cast it. Why do you have a can be written symbol? Whatever. Stupid. I'm ignoring that. Boodaloop beep boop. All right. So now we will save again. Will be Woljif or post Woljif. All right. We'll do the military thing now, and then we will ourselves move out. Level 3 in Rogue, you get it for 3. Look, I don't know what to tell you. The math wasn't working. Maybe it's bugged. Every time I kept doing the retrain, it wasn't working. I don't know what to tell you. If you're telling me the game is fucking bugged out again, like at this point, like I get you guys are trying to be helpful, but it's only driving me bonkers because I do a build on pen and paper. I do a build in practice to see how I can get the numbers up, and then I get told afterwards that the class should already do it. Like I don't fucking know. The fucking game is stupid. No, it's only with daggers. That's the issue. I have finesse training daggers. I'm needing this with S stocks. That's the difference. It might be that his finesse training is different because he's an eldritch scoundrel, not an actual rogue. And again, I just want to be clear. If I sound salty in my conversation, it's not at you. I love you guys. It's the game. It's the game. It's the same thing when someone had to point out to me. It's like, well, you already have that. Like on one hand, it's like, well, idiot, you should know this. But on the other hand, if the game puts it in front of me, I'm trained to just respond to the game. If the game gives me the option, I'm thinking I should take it. Yeah. So I had to grab that one thing so that he can now use S stocks. We now have an S stock boy. His S stock is pretty decent though. Like I said, 15 to 20 crit chance, and then the other one's draining their con when it hits. When it hits is pretty useful. I would love to switch these to get him, but you notice it doesn't work that well. It just doesn't. I would love for the better to hit to be on the dagger, so we could drain the con. All right. Tell me. Am I getting a cinematic? Okay, now. All right. Tell me, what is the army doing and how does it kill? All right. That was the army. The army didn't go for Winter Sun. It's going for this. Where am I going? It's like 39, meaning I can just get there. Wait, no, that's not even the right army. Oh, no. What does it take for you to get there? 36. He can still get there. Tip of the spear. Oh, all right. I can't move you over, right? You only allow 3. Can I, like, disband some of these dudes? Like, I'm not going to be using the battle slaves. I don't want them. So obnoxious. All right, we have an event, a problem with 9 lives. The quartermaster brought cats to Dresden to keep the stores safe from rats. Smaller demons have learned to assume the form of a cat and seek in the city and wreak havoc. The soldiers are already starting to hunt the cats, but the quarters are against it. If we leave the cats be, we get 4,500 logistics, but we lose 1,500 leadership. How are we 58,000 to 18,000? Holy shit, we need to level up logistics. Next rank is 250. Okay, so that's not gonna do much for next rank. Get rid of the cats, gives me leadership. That's not bad. We do need a bit of leadership. But we lose some logistics. Or if we ask Bastet to help, we get the blessing of Bastet that says we increase our energy point income. Yes. Help me, God of Cats. Soziel, remembering that the cult of Bastet, poorly known in Avestan, sent a few letters, priestesses of the goddess of cats are willing to identify the demons and remain to care for the cats. Their knowledge of divine rituals will prove useful to the crusade. Hell yeah. Don't piss off the goddess of kitties. All right. right, so we've done the 2 retrains. I've got some items that I've now got to sort out, and then we can adventure. then we can sally forth. I think I've got a puzzle item on me until I figure out where they are used. Correction, I know where they're used. Until I figure out how to get to the place where they are used, I don't need to be holding on to them. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to collect all. And then we're going to put back the stupid shit. Or actually, can I move around right now? I can just walk around right now. Well, I already know some of these I can put back. I want to keep 20 diamond dust. Put the rest back. What just happened? Oh, it's down there. All right, put that up. I know I'm not using the slabs yet, so we'll put them up. Fantastic. I'm going to hold on to the magic essences. Some of these letters I want to try to just sell. Some of these I want to just try to sell. Anything here. All right, in ascending order. Anything that was not cheese, blue, green cheese, blue goo? Was that what it is? Did I need moss? I think it was green cheese, blue goo. So the rest of these I'll put up. I think that's the recipe I like. I'll hold on to those for now. I don't know why they're glowing blue. I'll hold on to all these. All right, that's what I have. All right, let's go to the store, see what garbage we can sell. And then who's going to wield what armor / equipment. To the streets. They have 0 weight, but they're also in my inventory, and they annoy me. Until I'm walking to that place, I don't want to have to constantly see slabs filling up my inventory. Boop-a-doo-doo. Well, I'm fairly certain I know what hole they go to. Can I change the map to the big map? That place that we found. We found the one place where we did a puzzle with those type of slabs already, and then the ghost showed up and told me about another place with those type of slabs. So that's where they're going to be. I don't need the yellow letter. The sooty steel key I don't need. I don't need these 2 keys. I'm tired of holding them. Get rid of the Monster Hunter diary. I think I held on to this rope thing goes for an event, but I think the rope is just glitched or something held over from Kingmaker. Sell the letter of Dresden. Sell Sarkoris Lost. Sell those books. Right. Those are cleared out. These are all artifacts of some type, so, or no, they're not. These are notable, but like the bloodstained letter I don't need. Some of these are artifacts. I already did that event. So we'll sell those off. We got to keep the Elven Notes for our buddy. I don't know what the rest of these are yet, so I'll hold on to them. Don't care about these. I'll hold on to that one. I don't know who can use it, but I'll hold on to that one. Scroll of Firestorm. Actually, can I learn that later? Hold on. Some of these are higher level. I thought they were going to be low. Don't care about you. Oh, we got that because we used the item of summoning. I'll take that one back because it's not worth anything anyways. Chaos Hammer. Yeah, sell that. I was right on the rest of these. Yeah, okay. Keep all those. Keep the inflicts. I've got better magic missile. I'm not poisoning. This one makes no sense. Sell all those off. Again, I like the buff potions, but the people who need to be drinking them already have belts or items that are at the same equivalent. So we don't need these. Bark skin we could probably hold on to, but no. I'm now doing blur on my own. Go away. Sell the cunning. Potion of Heroism's decent. I'll hold on to Enlarge and the Inflict. Hold on to Mage Armor. I think the Archmage Armor stacks with potions too. Chat, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on that. Because of that and that alone, I will hold on to those potions. And I don't need that many reduces. Shield of Faith we'll hold on to. All right, so these have been mostly cleared. Next. Good. Next. Keep. I have to sort out who's doing what on these. We don't have anyone doing short bows. So I guess we'll just sell off the short bows for now, for money. Crit range reduced to 20, but it automatically confirms. I don't think we have anyone using that. One-handed Dwarven Glaive, even though it's a +3, we're not rocking. The Evil Outsider I'm going to hold on to. Soul Shear, I'll hold on to you for now. The Blade of No Escape. I don't know what you are. You act like you're a magical weapon because someone died, but you're like, not? I don't know. The Blitz Cut item. I think I like that just because it bypasses damage reduction. It's always good for a backup. And that's probably going to go on Skelly Boy. All right, so right now, that's what we have reduced ourselves to. Skelly Boy. Oh, Skelly Boy. What are you doing? Oh, that's right. You have Wide Sweep. And you're wielding the Lustrous Blade. Lustrous Blade is too old. Its DC is too low. Oh, no, it's when they land a hit. It's a low DC, though. Basically, it's the opposite. Okay. Can we increase your armor any? You have a dex of 4, which I find surprising. Lower you that by, but that's good versus undead. AC goes down by 1, dex goes up by 1, meaning it's about the same. Once per day, you can grant all allies in 30 feet a +10 bonus. Are you going to be a dragonfly? That actually looks kind of neato. I don't think his AC changed at all during that either, right? Or is it? Was he wearing a +2 breastplate? 24, 21, 14. 24, 21, 14. 24, 22, 13. His touch went down? But your max dex went up. That's not what he had wearing before. He was wearing this. 24, 23, 12. 24, 22, 13. All right, off of flat-footed, up on touch. Slightly better. The enemy full plate did give him damage reduction, though. Oh, well. This one allows us to give insight bonuses to attack rolls and dex checks. Breastplate 2, no one's rocking that. No one is rocking that. The adamantine full plate, no one's rocking that. We'll just sell both of those off now. Don't need them. All right, what are we rocking for defense now? Mithril Chain Shirt 2, we might still keep just because it is a bit of dex. It is possibly good on someone. I don't know who. I wish I could use it. No armor check penalty. Technically, a wizard could use this. This would be amazing on me. But the game says no. If I find some way to slip myself some light armor proficiency, that would be good on me. That, I mean, after all, that would give me... Oh, it does have arcane spell failure chance. Never mind. I take back what I said. You. I hate you. I hope you never wear anything again. Go die. Just go die in a fire. You are the absolute worst person to ever exist. I hate you. I absolutely hate you. What did I free up by doing that? Yeah, no. Gotta try the quality of life run. You play on hard, you let yourself cheat in magic items and deduct the gold. That'd be too OP, to be honest. Info on it. The Blade of No Escape is just an Easter egg. It's a Hades reference. Okay, so we can sell it. The cursed sword belonged to a young mongrel, the son of a chief who dreamed of reaching the surface. No matter how he tried, his every attempt at daring escape failed. He met his inglorious end in the shades of the under... Okay. Okay, once you point it out, I get the reference. Ha ha ha. Ha. He ha he. Who. Gone. All right. Summoning items need to go back on someone. Gotta sort out the armors, though. Let me look. Thank you. The Chainmail of Camaraderie. Whenever the wearer of this flanks an enemy, the wearer gets a +2 bonus to damage the flanked creature. If you have an outflank feature, that increases to 4. Ew. If I didn't just do an Archmage build, that would actually be fucking sweet on him. Right now, he would be losing. Right now, Archmage armor gives him 7. So he'd go up 2, but lose 3. So flat out, he'd lose 1 AC. But he gets a +2 bonus to damage that increases to 4. So at later levels, Archmage will definitely outdo this. But right now, because he has outflank, he's getting +4 on damage, which, considering one of his things is a dagger doing 9 to 12, that's 24% increase in damage. So for the purposes of damage, I'm going to nerf his AC for now. Next mythic rank up or 2, this is going to be completely pointless, as that's not what we built him for anyways. But for right now, it kind of works. Crit Raider's armor, I've been hauling around for the longest time, but I just don't think it works anymore. And the Bruiser's train shirt's kind of neato, but again, I don't think it works anymore. Nobody is rocking around, because she's doing her own version of AC. So Zeal, he's a bigger armor boy. He doesn't care about these things. He has 0 dex. So lowering that to get damage reduction isn't the greatest. Again, lowering it to plus for undead, not the greatest. Better in dexterity, but he doesn't rock that. What does she deal? Same dex, better armor. There you go. There you go, you crazy, crazy seductress, you. You are still rocking one of those 6/6s. I don't think anything I have beats a 6/6. He is rocking. We already did him. Darren, you're not rocking armor? Oh, you got retrained. Your dex is that. All right, we'll do a 6/4 on you. This is a 6/3. Your dex isn't high enough for that to be a problem. And it's better versus undead. I like the damage reduction 3, though. All right. Darren shall be wielding the Bruiser's chain shirt. The undead one does look slightly neato on him. I do like that. It's basically the same, but damage reduction versus maybe better versus undead. If he's surrounded by undead, he's going to do other things versus them. That's my thought on that. We already did her. She's good. We already did him. He's fine. You don't exist. You can hold on to your breastplate too. She's not wearing armor. He's not wearing armor. He's got his own armor. You're an idiot. I can't wear it. All right, so we don't need these anymore. Crypt Raiders, we've proven that we've outgrown the Crypt Raiders. We can sell those. My big boy. Oh my god, I've just got so many two-handed weapons I want him to use. Like, I've literally just... All right, so for AoE, there's a lot of things. We have the AoE slicer. If it's... This one, maybe not. +12, +7, +13, +8. I like the idea of the blinding, but that's probably going to get sold. The Lustrous Blade. It looks shiny, though. I mean, how can you say no to that shine? But it's only a +2. What that basically says is every time I hit, the enemy has to roll a fort save. They roll a nat 1, they get blinded. So 1 in 20, that's a good effect. It is. But this one is the same, is slightly better, and I'm getting more damage out of it. So it's more damage versus someone I need to blind. Basically, that's what this is. I'll hold them both. This is damage one guy. This is damage AoE. This is blind the enemy. Short sword. I'm not raw. I'm going to hold that for the damage reduction bypass, but that's it. Glaive. Whenever this kills someone, it summons a demon till the end of the fight. Only one can be summoned. I like the idea. No. It's not worthless. It was always worthless. You're thinking of this wrong. See, here's the thing. This is why I don't like games that do it both ways, because this confuses people. What this says is, whenever you land a hit, they must pass a fort save or be blinded for 1 round. i.e. this will only ever work if they roll a nat 1. This is kind of mostly true at lower levels too. If I inverted this, I could rephrase this, it would almost make the same sense. Here's how you could rephrase that. When you threaten a crit, the opponent is blinded for 1 round. If this said it that way, if this said on a crit, the opponent is blinded for 1 round without a fort save, you'd probably think it's stronger. But remember, on a crit, you have to threaten and confirm. That's 2 rolls. This is saying every single hit, the opponent does 1 roll, they might be blinded. That's what I'm saying. I don't like the fact that they keep mixing in saves and the crit things and they're interspersed. If this said on a crit, they get a fort save, that's too many rolls, never gonna happen. Impossible to happen in that case. You're looking at basically probably needing to get 2 nat 20s and the opponent to get a nat 1, or the equivalent of 3 nat 20s, which is about a 1 in 8,000 chance. But what this means is there's a 5% chance every time I hit someone, they get blinded. That's not nothing. No matter what your fort save is, unless they're blinded, there's a chance they roll that 1. So that's not nothing. I just think it's weird that they worded it this way. What is the point of the saving throw? Like, again, even at lower levels, if you're hitting a guy in melee, they're gonna be a dude with fort. So they probably could have already had the 15 and above a long time ago. But that's literally, take out all the math. It's a word problem, just take it out. It just says, every time you hit someone, there's a 5% chance you blind them. Am I gonna be relying on that? Probably not. But if there's some obnoxious fight I'm dealing with, I might want that 5% chance and hope RNG's on my side. So I will keep it. He's not even out of his light, so it doesn't matter anyways. These battle axes, I'm probably just going to sell them. That Cone of Cold screwed me one time, so that's a bad idea. And this is the same thing. It's decent. It's whenever you land a hit, there's a 5% chance to take 1d3 con damage. That would be good with the dagger. Just keep stacking on the con damage. That would be good. This one, I don't like. I don't like the Cone of Cold, Crushing Cold thing. I'm selling that. I got that to trigger once and it hurt me. Once. Soul Shear. We're just going to put like every 2-handed weapon on my boy here. That's extra damage. And what? This is hoping for a crit? He's still in his light. I've got a fucking weapon for every situation. Let's go. Fucking chance to summon demons. And then after demons switch to Triumphant Noontide, and if there's an AoE. So wait, hold on. In order, I would lead with that. If a demon is summoned, I would go to Noodle for more damage. If there's an enemy causing issues, I would use Lustrous Blade to blind. And if there's a lot of little guys, I would use this. So they each have a purpose. This is only there until a demon is summoned, because after that, it just heals it. And it gives it most on attack rolls, but who cares? It's there to summon. That's all it's good for. After it does the summon, then we switch to this for damage. Also, it wiggles. So this is our little undead dude who gets shit done. We like him. Perhaps at some point I'll even give him an undead outsider Bane Spear. Because why not? You know, I might even just hold on to that for now because of that. We need someone. You know what? I think that's yours. You got unequipped from that. It's never going to do anything, but hey, if you threaten a critical hit, you automatically confirm it. 5% chance to do ×2 damage. Why not? I don't expect anything great out of him with it, but he needs a weapon. He needs a weapon. And the chances of him hitting with it are slim to nil. But what that means is, I know, like, this sounds weird, but think about it. Doesn't matter their AC, because it automatically confirms my boy here's got a 5% chance to crit you. He's never going to have that high of a chance to crit other than this effect. We've not built him for combat in any regard. So, I don't know. Maybe he could pop out with a fucking 2d20 plus 4. Whatever. Blitz Cut, I'm loving it just because of its effect. Not sure I'll ever use it, but for now we'll hold on to it. Bypasses damage reduction. if there's something I'm not getting through, because a short sword is light, right? Yeah, we could switch out that, and it actually hits a lot. Oh, ooh, the attack went up. I didn't think of that. Why do you attack better? Because you're a +3. If I give up on that con damage. Well, so the weird thing is attrition dagger, it seems it's the attack bonus is the what's screwing it. That guaranteed con damage once around, as long as you can land a hit, is amazing because every 2 hits guaranteed the opponent loses their hit die and extra hit points. So basically, if we're fighting level 20, it's an extra 10 damage a round. However, 9 to 22, 12 to 20, or 9 to 12, 12 to 22. That's your 10 right there. That's equaling the same. The difference is this also means that they suck at fort saves. So I'll hold on to the dagger. There's going to be a point maybe that's good. But right now, I guess we'll have him doing 2 blades just because I didn't realize that damage is going to go through the roof. And he has a much better to hit now, too. We've got to get rid of the 2-weapon fighting issue, but I'll deal with it. Never mind. Yeah, we'll hold on to the little dagger of stabby stab. Also, are you a finesse? Oh, the Blitzcut's a finesse, too. Fucking hell yeah. We're ready to go. All right, one-handed battle axe. Con damage. Actually, you know what? This sounds stupid, but what if I did that? Your 2 hit is utter garbage. Jesus Christ. Because that's not a finesse weapon. You can't use that axe, like, at all. I haven't given him a good weapon ever, either. If I use Sozi, I'll have to switch around and see who's using what weapons. What if I gave you... Wait, what if I gave you the spear? Your to hit still is garbage. You are just garbo in combat, my friend. I'll keep the spear out for now. I'll hold on to these 2 items. Not that worried about them. All right, and then we're nearly done. This just leads us to accessories. Half of the pair. We can buy the other half. When the 2 creatures are wearing them or within 10 feet, i.e. Val and Woljif, they each get +2 on attack rolls and +2 to AC. Problem is it's circumstance. Don't you already get a +2 when flanking? A circumstance bonus? I don't think half of the pair works. I mean, it increases AC, which is why I would be using it. How much does the other half of the pair cost? Hold on. The other half of the pair is down here. +2 circumstance to AC. I mean, AC is AC. Give Soziel the Soul Shear? All right. I mean, he does look like he's already kind of trained in it, doesn't he? Dude, he can't hit anything. He has a +10. He has a +10 with it. Undead Boy here has a 13. Here's the thing, though. If I have Soziel, if I bring Soziel, I can easily transfer it off the Executioner to him because the Executioner's in my party. If Soziel's not there, well, then what do I care? That's my thought on that. I can easily take it off of him and give it to Soziel if Soziel's in the party. Until such time, there's no reason for me to give it to him. Yeah, he's a painter, not a warrior. 38,000 for the other half of the pair. Oh my God. Like, that's a good effect, but it's not 38,000 good. At least not when I only have 59. I blame the stupid Slayer. I blame idiot McGillicuddy here for taking, like, he cost my 24,000. It does take your necklace slot, which, you're right, that would lower the AC. So what does it do? Oh, he doesn't have anything in that slot, but if you're in melee, you want defense. This is half the pair just garbage? Yeah. It's really for the +2 to hit. But here's my question. You don't get that +2 to hit, right? Because +2 circumstance to attack rolls is the flanking bonus. If you're flanking, you get a +2 circumstance. They don't stack. Half of the pair doesn't work. It's bugged and they didn't fix it. All right, that's good to know. We're just not going to equip it now then. This is his sneak attack trickery gloves. Giant strength isn't helping me. Do we have someone doing strength? He might be. Oh. Look at that. Look at it just build. Yes, undead needs giant strength. This I might sell. And it increases the DC of a hex by 1. And I believe we overcame that by giving her something that increases the DC of all mind-affecting effects, not just her hexes, by 2. So I think we no longer need the amulet of the blackened mirror.
Keep your calm.
All right, now where is my note page of the important items? Thick pelt coat, pilgrim shirt, decaying dagger. I put an X by it. I don't remember why. Half of the pair I thought was interesting, but it's bugged and doesn't work. We have another second red salamander ring, which we can give to Darren so he can do fire spells.
There are many roads to success.
So we're going to sell this. Hold on to that. It's bugged. I don't even think Jesus Christ. I don't think even other than it being bugged, it works. Like, I honestly think it's just not a well thought out item. I don't think that item would ever work. Bark skin replaces the amulets of armor, and shield replaces rings of protection. Yeah, but how many spells am I doing to cast that? What you're saying is, in order for what you're saying to work is, I would have to set up, I don't know, probably Woljif. Give him the mythic ability that his buffs last all day on his teammates, and have him blow over half his spells at the beginning of every day to give him those things. It does free up 2 item slots, which I grant you. That might be something we go for, but that's a lot of spells, even for just one party. He's 14 spells down. 14 spells. Because in a party, I have me. So that's 1, 2, 3, assuming he's there. He would replace her. 4, 5, 6. I think I'm down a person. 7. This is my 7th. I don't know how the counting went, but we'd have that. So he would need it too. So we'd have 7 people. We'd have to cast a spell on each of them and then another spell on each of them. That would be 14. Dunno, but I usually have like 60-ish buff icons. Here's the thing, and I'm going into this my same type of argument before. That's insane. Let me put it. If I was DMing and my players had to put on 60 different buffs, that wasn't just like a passive item or something like that. Like they had to sit there at the beginning of each day and go, I cast this, and I cast this, and then I cast this, and then the wizard doesn't do anything for the rest of the day, then I clearly hate that wizard. Like, if that is, like, I suspect that we're going to end up in that realm on core difficulty, but that is someone who hates wizards. Whoever came up with those numbers, they only did it because they wanted the wizard to not have spells. That's why you do that. Like everyone's always arguing about feat tax for this class and this for that. That's like that's ridiculous spell tax. 14 spells at the beginning of the day because you hate arcane people. That's what that is. Yes. Jockley, under a normal game, I would not say no, but the game keeps loading you into a map and it's like, oh, welcome to the map. And it just has you in the middle and you're completely surrounded. There is no backline in this game. There is no backline. That's brown fur transmuter in a nutshell. If it's set up so that you absolutely can't do the game without one specific class, then they didn't make the game right. That's not balanced. Again, they keep doing this weird thing between video game and pen and paper. Like, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make things correct to the pen and paper, but then they put in weird fucking numbers and they don't gel right between the two. For now, I don't think I need to worry. But even with that, that's bypassing the entire argument. It's bypassing the argument. One, I'm going to confirm this real quick. Hold on. Am I the one that's crazy? What happens when you flank? Pathfinder, flank. Combat. Flanking, please. Maybe I'm the one that's goofy here. Maybe I just always assumed it was something different. No, don't save. I didn't want to fucking... No, remove the bookmark. Find. Flank. Flanking. Actually, no. In Pathfinder, they call it a flanking bonus. They don't call it a circumstance bonus. Was it that way in 3.5? But it's a bonus from circumstance. That's a circumstance bonus. There's a bonus classified as flanking. I've never known that. I just always assumed it's a circum. Okay, it does stack with flanking. That's weird. That one's on me for not knowing that, but that defies all common sense. Flanking bonus. That's so weird. All right, so this does work while flanking. But you also said it doesn't work? It's bugged. All right, how is it bugged? Does it just not know where the 10 feet are? Or define, I mean, it's expensive anyways. Define bugged. Gold bullet. I'm not even talking about the melee attacks. The game keeps loading me in maps with people behind me. like the game has repeatedly loaded me into maps that make no sense. Like, how did no one notice this happening? I keep having people behind me. Google it fast. Okay, if it's just known that it's bugged, and it's bugged, I guess. So I won't worry about that too much. Darren, I think I need to give you... No, I'm not selling things. Darren, I think we need to give you back your summon items. Since these worked well on you. All right. Darren's got those. I'm so tired of this croissant recipe. If I get a random map in a field when I'm moving, I'm going to fight them and then dump the croissant recipe. Because the game let me learn it and then let me buy it. So now I can't get rid of this. If I drop it, it's on the ground. Like, it sticks around. I've got to, like, delete this recipe. Before we do anything, hold on. We have items and shit to talk to the storyteller. Why'd you go to the tower? Because he's a crazy person. Here, give him his pages. Yes, you're right. Another piece of evidence from the past I have forgotten. Thank you. If you find more pages, bring them to me. By putting them together, I'll be able to lift the veil. Yes, you're right. Another piece of evidence from the past. Thank you. Find more pages. Here's another page. You're right. Another piece of evidence from the past. His voice becomes younger and more energetic. My hand touches the stone wall. The cold pierces my palm like the teeth of a hungry dog sinking into a piece of meat. I don't take my hand away. I let the stone enjoy my warmth in return for its service. It accepts my caress and my unasked question, the one that's been asked thousands upon thousands of times. Where should I go next? Behind me I hear the loud stomping of the minotaurs that guard this god's forsaken place. I tricked and outwitted them, leaving only a trace of my presence. There is darkness lurking up ahead, honing its swords, claws, and teeth, in the hope that a rare traveler visits its lair. But today, it will get no one. This labyrinth is alive, its red-veined stone walls resembling the guts of a huge creature. If you keep still and listen closely, you can hear it breathing in the wind that sweeps through the place. Where do I go from here? Forward, to the place where the wind carried a faint chuckle, whence comes a faint smell of ash, whence a few ages ago Demon Lord Baphomet began his great escape. Why? Yes, I'm traveling through the Ivory Labyrinth. This is not the most pleasant of my journeys, but it is necessary to reach my goal. How did you evade the Ivory Labyrinth? Have you forgotten who you're speaking to? I'm the last Archmage of Keonan. I've been to many dangerous places. This is just one of many, and it won't be the last. What do you need there? An answer to a question, a key to a secret, knowledge that can save lives. My kinfolk were weaklings and cowards. They ran from danger, but one stood up to the enemy, and Baphomet will give me the weapon to win. For several years, I thought about how to defeat Earthfall. My enemy has no flesh and it's impossible to kill. It blazes through everything in its path. It doesn't enslave, but destroys life itself, and I have found the answer. I know how to save my world. Earthfall came to destroy Galarian. Its strike was brutal, and my world barely withstood it. But what if Earthfall was resisted not by one world, but by several worlds at once? What if Heaven or Elysium come to help the dying Galarian? If I manage to merge my world with another one, meld them together, the power of the disaster will weaken. The denizens of Galarian will be able to temporarily take shelter in the adjacent plane. Civilizations will not die. Our culture will continue to exist. We will not be forgotten. Is this your story, or is this the crazy lady's story? Fucking the architect of the world wound. Did she do the world wound to save Earthfall? That's what World Wound was, right? Mixing worlds together. Baphomet, the cunning and insidious lord of Minotaurs, was once a captive in Asmodeus' prison. But only 10 years passed before Baphomet was able to escape, taking his own prison with him. That's a Chad move right there. You'll never leave the prison. I'll just bring the prison fucking with me. Suck it. Which later became the Ivory Labyrinth. Such an achievement deserves respect, and this is the goal of my research. Moving matter between planes is what interests me now. I stop near the strange symbols covering the wall of the labyrinth. I run my hand over them to ensure they are real. Encrypted riddles drawn by Baphomet during his imprisonment. I take out the bark-covered notebook and painstakingly copy the symbols into it. Behind me, 2 Minotaurs are fighting, deceived by the net of spells I have wrapped around myself like a blanket. Merging worlds would only make it worse. It's a daily summon monster 8, right? Huh? Krishan? What is? The duality of summons? I mean, it seems to be pretty decent, other than, you know, whenever I use it. There's always one that's the wrong way around, and they just spend most of the fight fighting in themselves. Eventually, a good usually wins. Otherwise, the Minotaurs would have got him. You would never, in the pen and paper game, have to utter the state, like, have to play around the idea of forcibly over-buffing yourself. That's insane. Like, it's literally treated from 3.5 that the strongest wizard, the god wizard, is a buffer transmuter because he can do the right buffs at the right time, not because he's the only one who can be a wizard and can do like 12 buffs every day all the time. Like that is such a weird overcommitment. Someone who came up with those numbers hates wizards. Like I say things a lot over the top. I exaggerate my statements and comparisons. But if the play style revolves around your guy having to buff that many times in order to get anything done, you don't need to do that in pen and paper. You don't. You absolutely do not need to do that in pen and paper. So that's a DM who hates wizards and didn't want the wizard casting spells anymore. That's what that is. That makes no sense to me. That is not a pen and paper thing. You'll take my 24-hour Featherfall from my cold, dead hands, and states, whenever a dragon uses a breath weapon around me and attach resist energy to it, or protection. Oh, I buff, then I get this, I buff, and then guess what? I buff again. Wizard's too busy blasting fireballs. That's just weird. Do you want to connect to planes? That's dangerous. Dangerous, difficult, almost impossible. But tell me, is this risk not worth the Thassalon Empire perishing before my eyes? Does Golgon, the Cyclops Kingdom, deserve death? What about the Aboleth Empire? Another plane will pay for saving Galarian. There will be wars, and then the new world will come. But we will survive. We will defeat Earthfall, and history will not condemn the victors. Yes, blinded by my pride, I tore it to pieces when I thought I would not follow my kinfolk. I'm still not going to run, but the knowledge written within this notebook by my former mentor might serve my purpose. What happened next? I copied the strange symbols into the notebook. I haven't the slightest idea what these scribbles mean. What the future demon lord thinking when he wrote him while he was imprisoned in a... What was the future demon lord thinking when he wrote him while he's imprisoned in a cell with no way out? Was he still in his right mind? I'll need to understand these notes. Perhaps decrypting them might take more time than Pharasma has given me. One of the minotaurs behind me killed the other one, tore his heart out and devoured it. His blood-stained nose sniffs the air. His bloodshot eyes shift from wall to wall. He senses a stranger, but he doesn't scare me. I'm certain of my powers, and the spell's hiding me. I've done my work and can now leave this place, and still I linger. What is this strange presence I feel? Like someone is watching me, despite my protective spells. Who are you? I ask carefully, not hoping for an answer. Darkness. A coy female voice whispers in my ear. Against my will, I shudder. The storyteller stops talking. The vision ended at the most interesting moment, didn't it? Please find the rest of the pages. I must know what happened next. Tell me about your journey. Oh, fuck. This made him do it again. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you for your stories. All right, I've got items. Touch my items. Fragment of an old ring. What a powerful item. The ring was created by an inquisitive and free mind. As a rule, such people either become geniuses or creators of a new era, or they meet their tragic ends. Was the fate of this creator such? We can find out together. Get me 4 vials of magic and 2 bars of cold iron, and I will reforge this ring. He touched the crumpled gauntlets. I sense the souls of 2 who were bound to this relic. One was an animal, the other a man, but neither was the master of the other. They were brothers. A most intriguing tale. Do you want to hear it? If you bring me 1 vial of magic essence, 4 bars of cold iron, 2 vials of demon blood, I can revive this relic. All right, so I can fix the gauntlet or I can fix the ring. I really wish you would tell me what the fuck they do. Hold on. Does the description give me a clue? Don't tell me, chat. All right, the ring. All right, the gauntlet sound like it was for someone who has a mount. I don't have a mount. So I don't want to. The closest I have... No, I do have an animal companion. Someone's Arushale is using Triceratops. I can make Arushale and a Triceratops stronger. What was the ring again? An inquisitive and free mind? That's it? So we have a ring by a wizard and someone that did mounts. You know what? Let's... fuck. If it's a ring for a wizard, it's probably something involving spell pin or more spells per day. If it's for a mount, it's probably about making the mount stronger. I don't need spell pin, and I'm not running because of my necromancy spells. So we'll do the mount. Broken gauntlets was the mount. Oh, I had the shard of knight's bracers. I now have broken gauntlets. Whatever. This relic is called the Stern Hand. That was the name given to it by its owner, Sakurnian Blubla. The 2 gloves represent the bond between 2 beings. People who wear relics do not live for themselves, but die for others. When you touch the restored relic, a strange vision comes to you. It's as if you can see the events that happened to it in the past. What is this, the influence of the spells or something else? I had a vision. How strange. You are remarkable. No one has ever shared my visions. But why? Perhaps these things have something to do with your destiny or the fate of someone related to you. I don't know. Only advice. Look for what links them on. You'll know the truth. All right. I now don't have enough of these. What did I need? I needed iron. I could probably do both if I had the iron. I feel like that's what I'm low on because I had plenty of magic essence. Yeah, I still have tons of magic essence. I'm low on cold iron. All right. What was this? The spiked gauntlets grant the wearer's animal companion, as well as the Azada's dragon or the Lich's skeletal champion. Oh, shit. A +6 bonus to strength. At the beginning of battle, they must pass a will throw 17 or start attacking the party members. If the initial saving throw has failed, the creature can make a new saving throw each round to stop the effect. Well, never mind. Those are fucking completely pointless. Why would I make something stronger if it just immediately starts fucking wrecking me? Is he immune to will shit? At 17, he has a 9 or higher. So he has a 55% chance. I don't know what the hell the Triceratops is. I need to find a way to boost the will of an undead creature so that he doesn't kill me. But 6 strength would bring him to 28. Also, that took gauntlets, didn't it? Oh, look, you went through all this to get an artifact. Oh, by the way, it kills you. I'm not wearing anything in that slot anyways. But 28 strength is fucking sexy. Are pretty good in this game? Did you just see the same thing I just did? The damn thing might as well be cursed. He's undead. He should be immune. It can still fail on the nat 1. It shouldn't affect undead. God, I hope not. We're going to find out as soon as I go into combat and it says whether or not he made a save. That's so baffling. Here's an item. It punishes you. Apparently Azadas get a dragon? Well, that sounds neato. Azadas are the chaotic dancers. Must pass a will saving throw or start attacking the party. Is it mind affecting? They don't say what that is. He can make a new throw each round. All right, as long as I keep him away from everyone, 55 is not that. I need to get his will up. But he has a 55 to pass the first round and a 45 to fail. The next round in that 45, he has a 55 to pass. So 50% of 45, we'll round up because it's really 55, is 22.5. We'll round up to 23. So we'll say 23. Within one round, he has a 55 plus 23% chance of passing or a 78%. Within the next round of that total of 22 is about another 11. So he has an 89. Within 2 rounds, he has an almost 90% chance of not being evil if somehow he's not immune to this. Hopefully he doesn't hit hard in that round. It should pass, but there's still a chance. All right. And we've learned half of the pair is pointless. If I take the amulet of 2 off of you... Oh, wait, the other guy's not even in yet, so never mind. Same idea as before. I don't think I'm selling anything else. I couldn't figure out what to do with this helmet, or is this what I have to do outside? It's probably an outside item thing. We will save again. If I am buying an item, what I have is 61,000. If I got another salamander ring, because we could buy one, then we'd give him the ability to fire just like we gave her the ability to fire. Which he has quite a few spells and most of his healing is going towards healing boops. So an occasional fire spell or 2 wouldn't be too bad. It's off of his casting anyway. She has a 5, but he has a 6. So he'd actually be slightly better at those spells than even she is. What is the Ring of Pyromania? Was it you that had it, or was it... I think the Ring of Pyromania was over here. I really should write down who had what. Actually, no, before that, let's just talk to who's here. Wolf Pelt.
Stop learning.
Wolf Pelt coat. Was that you? Isn't there a store over here? There you are. Sai. Did you have the Wolf Pelt coat, my dude? No, but you had the decaying dagger and the pilgrim shirt. All living enemies must pass a will saving throw or start slowly turning into undead in a 30-foot area. Do I get to say how far away is it, or do I just burst it? Each turn it affects them. They take 1d4 con damage off of a will save. That's good versus like physical boys. That's real fucking good versus physical boys. I still like the idea of that. And the fire starter wasn't listed. I didn't think this was that good. Why? Yeah, I see why. Pilgrim shirt. Lore nature and immunity to diseases. That's a shirt slot. If I put it on this boy, he was doing up lore nature. He doesn't have a shirt slot filled. I do. I think I might buy this. Now, either I or him will equip this now. Now, I think am I already immune to disease? I will be soon if I'm not already. I'm immune to negative, and I don't know if this tells me if I'm immune to diseases or not. I'm immune to negative. This is making me have a decent will versus fear effects. It is fear, right? Yeah. Whereas him, that now brings his knowledge nature up to 14. My knowledge nature is a 4. So if I had it, I would actually be fine on knowledge nature. What is his religion? Does he have like an 18 religion? Even after everything I did for you, you have a 15. Really? You only have a 15 after everything? Oh my god. Fine. I will equip it. I don't think I'm immune to disease yet, but when I am, it will have to go to him. There we go. Besides, that matches Darren. That's what he likes. All right. Question. Does this show immune to disease on the one page? No. It's good to know what I'm not immune to. It really doesn't tell you. Would it be under abilities? Like disease immunity? Traits? Huh. That's so weird. Yeah. I don't see anything saying whether or not I'm immune to disease. All right, let's look under Mythic Path real quick. Channeling. Inversed. Immune to negative levels. When do I become immune to disease? Uh-huh. They got rid of my Spectre and nerfed him down to a Fallen. Do Liches not become immune to disease? I would have to. All right, whatever. We'll leave that as it is for right now. I got the Pilgrim shirt. Outside chapel to left. Skinning cloak is the arcane trader. Makes sense. Already learned self-fight. Yeah, but she doesn't learn the other ones. I'm using her right now mostly for fireballs and shit. Basically, I have a Hydra in your... Shh. We don't talk about those heads. Thick pelt coat. Oh, another thing to be immune to fire. Yes, that makes sense. I've made him immune to fire. This is an item to make a second person immune to fire. I might get that. What is protection? +5 competence on lore religion. So I got this for him. He would have even better. And he would go from a 15 to damn near a 20. That would shore up the knowledge checks. Right? Yeah. That's what I'm going to go with. This is exceptionally badly good. The whole point's immunity to fire. If I'm going into a fire, but the problem is we already did the fire dragon. I feel like that would be the big fire, but at some point we're fighting demons. There's going to be more fire. There's going to be. I don't think I'd be wearing that yet just because it's only a cloak at 2 and we're getting stronger. But I might as well grab it now on the off chance I need to use it. We'll just take it. Worst case scenario, I put it on a pet or something. Like I said, it is the equivalent of a 2. She has resistances right now to fire. But he doesn't have anything. You know what? I could put it on him for now. Until I figure out I'm about to have major fire issues. We can make Woljif. Because I think he has decent fire resistance. Yeah, he has 5. Because she has 30 or something. She has like a really high fire mitigation. He's immune. Darren's immune. All right, we don't have to worry about a lot of that anymore. All right. Like I said, if it turns out it needs to be on someone else, we'll put it on someone else later. It's just always good to have an extra, because I think I can even put that on the mounts. It's just good to have the ability to be like, why is that glowing again? Okay, I've got the blinking flag. The rest of these can go in the item box. We have sorted out our inventory. We can propel our army forward and explore again. And never, ever, ever deal with that stupid dwarf slayer. I'm like super badass. I can take it out in 1 hit. Fucking has world's lowest will save. Immediately fails to the dragon's frightful presence. What do you mean dragons are scary? What do you mean? What do you mean dragons are scary? Still don't know what we're doing with these. Keep that so I can throw it away. Keep them. Don't need, don't need, don't need, don't need. Don't need, don't need. I think we're good on the rest of these. Like I said, we determined that we'll hold on to the spear. Do another save. Boop, boop. Boodly boop. And then we'll start heading out. There are things to do, people to kill. What do you want me to do for what do you mean there's a quest, House of Death? I thought I spoke to him. What do you want? I'm working on it. Why is that highlighting? Yeah, it's already being worked on, game. Calm the fuck down. Area exit. Oh, no, we never slept. We're tired. We're so very tired. Please, please let us sleep. Hold on. Do I have anything in my spell book I need to reprep? Ah, I do have a slot. I think I liked Siphon Life. That was a good one. Everything else is... Ooh. Level 2 spell. Do I even have meta magic? I do not. I don't think I need Summon Monster 2. I like it all. More protection from alignment. I'll keep alignment communal. Probably pointless, but whatever. What else can I do? What sorts of horrible necromantic effects can we churn out? Let's just get more Bone Shakers. They're pretty decent. Bone Shaker's a decent spell. Gloves to the ambassador. Wait, damn it. I just remembered after the fact. Wasn't there an item I was going to get that makes my magic missiles? Oh, I already have the item. I already have it, don't I? I need to get the meta magic feat to bolster or whatever for my magic missiles.
She's not going to return from this war, even if she survives.
Neither are we, Cecile. Not you, not me. But at least we'll be able to put an end to this war. So no one else will have
You've
to
just begun. No. No. I don't care what his side story is. He's fucking stupid. I hate him. I'm never doing a quest with him again if I can avoid it. Like, if it wasn't that I wanted my items back, I would not have paid him the money to be like, yes, stick with me. No. Fuck no. All right. You go away. You come in. Me, you, tank, heal, debuff, damage, me. All right, we're good. Why would they hit my party? What do you mean they hit your party too? What does that even mean they hit your party too? It just adds 2 extra... In 5 feet? Did I remember that wrong? Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I thought you meant like if I did it, I would just shoot out missiles at all of my team. Yes, I see what you're saying. Well, then I'll just have to have certain ones that are bolstered and certain ones that aren't. That's all that is. You made me panic. I thought I was going to start shooting myself. Yeah. A Nabasu, a white, and a ghoul. I hurt you less. Suck it. Oh, I see you. Who's in the corner? Ghouls. Well, I don't give a fuck. Okay. They had the same, they have a slightly lower maximum, but they had the same minimum as my archers do. They're already as strong as my archers. Almost. That's pretty amazing. In terms of getting kills, at least. If we can get a few more of them, that wouldn't be bad. Alright, we have saved the day. Because they ran into me like idiots. I slept. How are their 40 things not reset? All right, I've got to go there because there's a grotto that I have to go to. That's just reagents. That's just reagents, so no one cares. Winter Sun is to find the missing Crusaders. Molten Scar. You want me to scout that? Okay. Artisan's Tower, you guys told me was glitched. Regil wants us to go to his outpost. I can do that on another trip. Reagents. Woljif wants to go there. All right, we're going to do the Ashen Grotto today. Yes. I was told that the tower always shows itself as being incomplete even after you complete it. Because I've completed it and it still says that I need to go there. Haven't I been here before? I guess not. I've been somewhere that looked like here. Just when I was up there. Hold on, I'm not gonna wait. Is this a dead end? But I'm not gonna follow the Skelly boy, but looks like it's dead anyways. All right, how far into this ambush can I walk? Beep boo boo, boo doo doo doo, boo doo doo doo. I don't have anyone right now that needs to be buffed. Arushale.
Prove my worth.
Calm the fuck down.
My skills are absolute.
I crave your command.
I am never wrong. I'm always.
I don't know why you're asleep.
I will defend my
What
dream.
the fuck was that? Val, he was asleep. How did you fuck that up? Oh god, I retrained him. All of his spells have filled every freaking thing again. Oh my god. I forgot about this aspect. Figure out most of these again in a minute. Just clear out. Oh my god, these are all filled everywhere. They're so stupid. Go away. Alright, you were always on that. You were off, you were off. You come down here, you go there. You're over here just because I think it's funny when you're glowing. Spells. In order. Light wounds. Moderate wounds. Serious wounds. Critical wounds. Fuck, light wounds mass. Breath of life. No. Raise that. But before that, the resto spells. Lesser restoration. Restoration. There we go. Those are the ones I want quick access to. You just moved, so you're done for the turn. Windowag, do me the honor. Wait. We don't know what his AC is.
I'll rip you apart!
Dead. That's what his AC is. Why are you showing partial movement? Oh, he's evil. The game bugged out because he's evil. Dumbest fucking item. Dumbest fucking item. He just ignored everyone to come attack me. What was his save? What the fuck was his save? Are you fucking kidding me? Wait. Sure, whatever. This is fucking dumb.
I will resist. Don't hold back.
So, can you... You can't equip an item in the middle of combat. I'll say, why don't you just wait till after combat starts, then equip? Well, you kind of can. But not in those slots. Oh, my fucking lord. Already proven to be fucking stupid. It's a great fucking artifact. The artifact of killing yourself. Question, though. Where's Command Undead? Oh, you'll pass that will save. Are you fucking kidding me? I need him to pass the will save, not fail, so that's not going to be a good idea to do. I'm going to penalize his attack roll? Wait, no, he's immune because he's undead. He's immune to that, but not the other one. Fucking stupid fucking game. She got hurt. Heal her. You have reach, my dude. The fuck just happened? That's not a touch spell. That's not a touch spell. You have reach. That's not a touch spell. Oh my fucking... Fuck it, load every bug. Let's just do this. Let's just load every bug in one fight. No, don't hit my skelly. Pass the save? What am I so what? I can get stuck in combat till he passes? What do I do? Just run away from him? Fucking dumbest. From the ability tab. The hell do you mean do it from ability tab?
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
What? First of all, that should be down here. No. Remove his gauntlets. He doesn't have any gauntlets. This? We had this bug once before. It just sort of eventually fixed itself. Now, I don't care. Who gives a fuck about the skeleton? The skeleton, the stupid fucking gauntlets are the least of my problems. I have a boy who's lost his mythic reach. That takes priority over everything else. Yeah, it's not a meta magic. It's just always automatic. Great, fantastic. That's not a touch spell. Are you fixed? Great. Yeah, I'm basically gonna have to. When you toggle a metamatic, oh my fucking. Why?
Missed me already.
Yep, you're right, it's back now. That's so. His Rod of Mysticism screws him? How is that even a bug? All you need to do is, if you grab Boundless, take all of his cure spells, delete them, put back in Boundless Cure. It's no longer part of the meta magic thing. There you go. Problem solved. Because it doesn't increase the level at all. It's a free meta magic. That's literally all you had to do. If you take this mythic power, remove every cure spell, fill in for every one Boundless Cure spell. That's all that took. That is all that took. You could try to use that weapon with Unbreakable Heart buff. Can work? Not sure. What weapon? What? His weapon?
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
This Unbreakable Heart. I don't think I took it in the retrain. The gloves. The skeleton's gloves. What?
I need to concentrate.
You know what? I feel like you're trying to help chat, but I'm telling you the truth right now. You're just making me so fucking confused. I don't know what the hell any of you guys are talking about. The item is stupid. That's all it takes. Like let's just sum it up. They fucked up making an item. The item is not bugged. The item just is fucking stupid. So I now have to deal with the fact that if I want my guy to hit, that somehow the gloves make him go stupid. That's what we're gonna deal with. I don't know what we're talking about. Unbreakable Heart, the gloves onto the healer for reaching because of a meta magic rod makes the glove go crazy and your skeleton invert himself and then his skin regrows over him and he gets a regeneration effect. I don't know. Fuck it. Whatever. It's stupid. I'm just gonna fight.
Surrender or else.
And now swarms are immune to damage. Okay, they were never immune before, but now they're immune again. This is fucking stupid. When do I get out of the way? Where's Best Girl? This is why turn-based mode off is the dumbest. It's off because I was fucking with the one thing, and now everyone's dying to one fucking... It's not even an issue. Like it's not a fucking bug. Like, I don't understand how you'd program it to even have that bug. It doesn't make fucking sense. Are we good? Turn-based on. Are we fucking good? Fucking Boundless turns off whenever you go to use a rod designed specifically for the guy that can have Boundless. That is a level of not paying attention that makes no sense. I like how they finally made swarms immune to the correct damage. Now, did they, or is it just at this point in the game? Like, they decided...
This'll be quick.
How do you just show up? See, that shit right there is why I'm like, there's no such thing as a backline. Enemies just show up. If I wasn't paying attention and ran that way, it'd be in my backline again. We'll do this. It's not going to hurt, but we'll do this.
I'll rip you apart!
Immunities. Physical damage from weapons. Is that just this swarm or is that all swarms? Again, game. Make up your fucking mind if you're a Pathfinder game or a video game. You can't keep changing things. Darren, what do you have? I don't think it really fucking matters. Yep, weapons are pointless. Just get out of the way, Darren. You can't exsanguinate this thing, can you? That wouldn't make sense. Maybe you can. That's what I figured. Well, you can't do anything, Val, so you just sit there and have fun. That's gonna hit everyone. Oh, thought he was immune. Whatever. She's got a 30 resist, so I'll just throw this in the back. None of these would work. Yeah, I don't think Unbreakable Heart... I see what you're saying, but I don't think Unbreakable Heart would work. I don't think it's a negative emotion. They didn't program it as an emotion. So even if it was in pen and paper, it's not in the video game. Because it's like, oh no, he goes crazy. That's just how this works. He's crazy now. No. I'm trying to get you to move into it. Yeah. Because it does con damage, and you're an undead. So I don't think you care. Spells with a target. I did just read that. That one's on me. I don't know why. I was just stuck on. Oh, it did fucking physical damage. Yeah, there, Val. No. What the fuck? Bullshit, you cheating whore. No, move in it. Spells with a target. One creature. This spell doesn't have a target. This is admittedly wicked high for what I'm doing, but it doesn't have a target. Is there a low level one that does the same thing? Fuck it. There you go. He's gone. Oh, wait. Windwag still dealt con damage to it, though? How did... How did Windwag deal con damage? I know she's got the thing. I don't remember where the thing is. So even though it was immune to the damage, I still landed a hit. So the swarm was taking con drain. That's good to know. Okay. So you can con drain a swarm with skin leather cloak. One of these days swarms will make sense. But it's a swarm. That should be a target effect. It's an arrow and it's a swarm. Oh, motherfuckers. Is there another tick swarm? Why isn't the tick swarm eating the ogres? Simple question. Like I'm actually at this point slightly annoyed, so I'm being serious about this. I lose all companions if I go swarm that walks because I'm evil and I'm gonna eat them all. But every swarm in this game is fucking fine and dandy, just hanging out with every other not me. So is it that in the game, the lore of the video game version of this, that swarms just hate the main character? Because that's what I'm going with. All right, where am I? I'm way too far in the back to pull off an easy line. If I go over here, though, I can line down that way. Not the greatest, but it'll do. Giant sticks. Yeah, no. Then I shouldn't eat my companions because they're my pet. Oh my god, there's another one.
They'll beg me to stop.
I will resist.
Anyone hurt? He did. How did he get that hurt? Well, that's why I grabbed some of these other spells. Now, I can understand that one not being ranged because it's not technically a heal. So that one makes sense to me. Go heal him. She's got to hit someone
Don't hold back.
to keep that AC bonus. All right, now, you guys aren't. Most of you aren't a swarm. There we go. Exsanguinate does work on swarms. Okay, the Feast of Blood does. I was like, why did the swarm die? That one's just me just forgetting what the game already told me. Ooh, nice. Ooh, not nice. Ooh, that guy, what the fuck? I can see hit points now. How long have I been able to see hit points? That must have been the recent patch, right? I don't remember being able to see hit points last time I streamed this. Well, they are still together. Please kill him. I don't know. You would think so. That would make sense. Because fuck you, that's why. Succeeded, succeeded. Why did you have to do a... Oh, they succeeded every single throw. Kick ass. Yeah, that boy dead. Didn't I give him some things to do during this? Oh, yeah. Oh, he has to get close, though. Evil outsiders. Doesn't matter. They're not evil outsiders. And they're not doing... I can do Arrow of Law. That's why I brought this, right? There you go. That was decent.
Strike! I am your end.
I do not know what you are, but I do not like you. Hold on. You have no spell resistance. Your touch is 11. But you are a fort save boy. You fort save like no tomorrow. I got prepared. I might as well try it. And did decent. Yes. The fact that he needs a 13 on this first attack, though, is still terrifying. All right, so that guy got slowed down. I'll take that. AC the big dude. Then giggle at him. Because Windwag's about to kill him.
No match for me. This kill is for you.
And
I'm
you
prepared.
put the spell up so you can dispel it. Ta-da! Bony Boy come back on rest? No. Bony Boy just comes back. That's why I wasn't that worried about him. A cheese croissata. So cheesy. So croissata. We're going to learn the cheesy croissatas. Mmm. So delicious. It's so delicious and moist. And I will increase my strength so I can carry more and be in a light load. I'm in a light load no matter what. Is there anyone not wearing a belt besides me? He is not. And he's nearly into heavy. Inflection 87. Thank you so much for following.
Thank you so much.
Darren looks like he needs strength. Damn, I want to see if I can bring him out of medium. Yeah, no, he'll be fine. I think I might need a rest, though, for him to come back. But yeah, no, he's good.
You're calm.
At least something makes sense in this. Was this entire cave just so I can get that recipe? That better be a damn good recipe. Oh, no, I got this. Nature's Cholera. Whenever this +3 corrosive Great Club confirms a critical hit or kills an enemy, enemies in a 15-foot area must pass a fort save or will suffer 2d6 piercing damage as little bugs are awakened and leave this rotten Great Club. That's not bad. Because it is on critical or kill, I will overlook... Oh, Jadidja? Jadidja, thank you so much for following. Because it is on critical hit or kill, I will ignore my...
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I will ignore my dislike of critical hits and saves. Also, the save is pretty high for right now. Now, admittedly, it's a melee weapon, so I'm going to be hitting people in melee, and melee fighters tend to have higher fort saves than anything else. But, I mean, slightly extra damage. But also, when you look at it... No, actually, when I look at it a bit, it just doesn't gel. I think the ones I have are stronger. 4 to 13, 5 to 19. But this one's crit can summon a creature. This one is 4 to 13, 5 to 19. This one's twice the range crit, does the extra damage. 2d6 is only averaging to 7. And that's if they fail a fort save, even though it is an area of effect. This one's a similar issue. It's just a nat 20 per hit, so it doesn't stack up to that. And this is an AoE. This is its main competitor right here, is the wide sweep, is because it's doing an AoE. But that's such a small chance for an AoE, whereas this one just every time it hits, it just deals the AoE. Granted, the AoE damage is less. I need to find a way to make wide sweep stronger. So I think for now, I'm probably not going to use that weapon. What I will do, though, is drop off this glowing croissant here, because I don't think I'm ever coming back. I don't want to deal with that croissant. It can just be... I'll replace the cave's recipe with my own. Not my problem. Plus 3 also counts as cold iron, so it does full damage to demons. Everything counts as cold iron. Quite frankly, I kind of just don't care about cold iron. They made like 90% of everything in this game cold iron. I don't even pay attention to it right now. Like, if they wanted that to be a thing that mattered, they should have made everything cold iron. The weapon was triggering. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not selling the weapon. I'm not saying it's a bad weapon. I'm just saying right now, I don't think I will be using it. That's it. I'm not selling it for the 17,000. Actually, you bring up a secondary point. How is it that every weapon in the game is cold iron except the 4 weapons I've equipped to my skeleton? I don't have a cold iron weapon. Everything in this game has been cold iron until I want to make a point that everything is cold iron. Then nothing is cold iron. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, I'm going to ignore that for now. That requires Volgif. That's reagents. I need to go to sleep. That's because the quest is glitched or some nonsense. I can't get there. Yeah, this circle's way in the far back. No clue how to get to the Ivory Sanctum. There's got to be a way to swoop around. My thought is this leads into the Ivory Sanctum, meaning I've got to go over here and probably go through Winter Run first. Actually, wait, hold on. Where is the thingy? The nameless route? No. Where is the thing where I did that? It's over here. No, there it is. The Heart of Mystery. God, I got to get to that and solve that one quest. All right, I will head back to town. Sleeping along the way, I believe. Yeah, because we've already got... People are exhausted. I don't need to sleep yet? There we go. I'm not going to cook anything. I'm not going to waste a recipe. He's good enough on the protective rituals that we're good. They auto-pass all of that. So, yeah, we'll just rest. There's no reason to get the attack up. Does that little bitch Arushle think I don't see her looking at the commander? They can enjoy themselves as much as they want. They have my permission. Is Winduag getting jelly? Is Winduag getting jelly of the reformed seaman demon? But if she tries to come between us, I'll cut her pretty face so no one will ever look at her again. Succubus whore. Yeah, Winduag's getting jelly. She's so jelly. Actually, I didn't get as much corruption as I thought I would. Maybe I won't go back in. Oh, wait. What is moving? Let's send the tip of the spear out to go kill the enemy. Kill demon army. Well, I've got my points back on the commander. Could kill you, won't touch you, could mess you up, Especially if you got dretches. Yeah, goodbye. How did I miss the swarms? Ugh, I missed the swarms in there. I don't think I care. Did that just kill half my team? What the fuck? All right, well, fuck you then. We're not at full yet, so I'll just wait. Is this a third attack for the same dude? All right, no longer a problem. Yeah, all right. That got us a headband of wisdom 4. I'll take it. Wait, no, shit. Wisdom's the one that no one uses on my team. None of my team is common sense. See, he's alive. With 1 point. Alright, sure how I'd kill you. Where do you come from, you little bastard? Alright. So no one has wisdom. And it's a headband. Intelligence and charisma. He heals better. Better AC versus undead, or I could up her will save. Because that's what we're looking at. Is upping a will save. There's fire resist 10. That helps her a bit. I'm never taking that off. Not even entirely sure that's helping me. Lower your AC versus undead. Give you a will save. There you go. That definitely does not look creepy at all. So, Ratcatcher goggles are pointless. If swarms no longer even take damage roll damage, I mean, I get damage rolls are on spells too. All right, I'll keep them around, but I'm starting to suspect that whatever they just did made the Ratcatcher goggles pointless. I swear it's attracted to heat. They sleep in my freaking below 60-degree apartment until I start talking. Then the little bastard comes out. Where am I going? That's a dead end? Fuck you. All right, we can go back to Dresden. Artisans Tower. Winter Sun will be the next target. We need to manage. Arushale uses wisdom for spells. I would not have guessed that. Rat swarms too. I know the swarms are back. Rat swarms take half damage with his pierce and slad damage in full on bunt. What? No, she uses charisma. That's what I figured. All right, whatever. Hold on. We have points. We should build. I have done the archery range, the training grounds, so that do 10% bonus, and the smithy, so they get +1 to attack. I didn't do anything for them on health. If I put these two together, what is something else I could be doing? Gives me extra time. I'm not that worried about the extra time. Now I've been told, oh, I keep forgetting. I've now built a teleportation circle. Good to know. For all trainable, you're not a military academy. Military academy, +1 to attack all trainable units. Whereas Smithy was trainable units in adjacent buildings. Oh, you a big military academy. What is Sanctuary? Energy point income. Not that worried right now. That allows... Oh, I could build shelters in the other places to rest there, so I don't have to keep coming all the way back. Good to know. Training grounds. I think that was you. Yep. Watchtower. All allied units within the fort's area of control. I don't know what an area of control is, so I'm going to ignore that. I love... not Sanctuary. I love shelter. We're going to have to build shelters in the other places. But I think I just want a military academy. Oh, no, we should build stables. Isn't one of my quests right now bitching about stables? I'm serious. Don't I have something right now that's like, you need to build stables? How are you going to do things if you don't have no stables? Stables, barracks on the other side. I don't think I'm ever going to use them, but we can get them built for wherever that one quest was complaining about. All right, so question. It said to remove? This leads down to where I'm going. Sure, the stone maze. You already have a supply center. You have to upgrade before I can do the other thing. Well, how the hell do you upgrade this thing? It's got to be if I have a citadel. Citadel's got to be what it takes to upgrade to the next tier. Oh, and I got to build archery ranges everywhere so I could build more archers in the main place. I forgot about that. Oh, it's a decree. Ah, gotcha. Speaking of people. No? No people? Oh, because I don't care about them. Archers, yes. More archers, please. Duelists, no. Barbarians, no. Hell Knights, no. We'll do a search again. Inquisitors, no. Mongrel fighters, no. I wanted archers. Give me mongrel archers. All right, can I get this out to my tip of the spear? Where's tip of the spear? Tip of the spear's way... Tip of the spear got flanked? How does that make sense? How did I come out and now I'm flanked? Three buildings to get a decree to upgrade. Oh, thank you. So it's any buildings. All right. So we already have one. The next one would just be to train more archers. Easy. And then I don't know what the third one would be. There are many roads to success. Many people don't know about them, but there are. All right, just go to sleep. Don't worry about cooking anything. Actually, real quick, what is the one meal that I got? The cheese crostata. You can go without... You get an extra 6 hours a day. But that also needs the rare and lustrous cheese. They should just let me buy this crap, like, in the hundreds. They make these ingredients so fucking hard to track down. Eggs and rice. All right, I'm going to stick with my Godspeed salad.
Do you know who your ancestor was, Tiefling? Was it a method, perhaps?
Try the inn. No, I did. That's where I got the cheese I have now.
Won't you be sorry?
Maybe he's got more, but I bought him out. He had like 10. He had like 10 cheese. I don't know how often he restocks. Yeah. I mean, you do have a point. It's been like a week since I've talked to him, so however often they restock, that time has passed. So I will go back. Or is it the tavern? One of these. You're talking about the guy sitting on the bar, right? Or is there another guy that I'm not thinking of? I'm thinking of the guy that sits on the bar.
Focus on the goal.
Yeah, I think I went to the wrong one. Shut up, Nino. It's hard to source dairy while in the world wound. Look, just use demon milk. That's gotta be effective, right? There are spells to create food. That's all I'm saying. You said one-eyed devil should have some. Show me your wares. He does not. He does have a charisma 4, though. And a Haramaki 1. I think I'm in a Haramaki 2. Yeah, so that one's not good. All right, so he doesn't have the cheese. That's what I'm saying. Like they don't have cheese. Like it's not that they don't have ingredients. They don't have cheese. And like all the good recipes need cheese. So I was thinking this dude. I think I already clicked this. Yep. You have cheese today. Yeah, he only ever does 10. And he didn't restock on cheese. Unless I'm blind, nobody in this game has cheese. But like every fucking important recipe needs cheese. It's baffling that they don't have cheese.
Keep your calm.
Yeah, no, we'll do it. I'll do every shop. Does CR sell things? I know Horgus Gwern doesn't. Talk to him, Casius. Are you aware of my power? I have power.
There are many roads to success.
Oh, his boy ran away. All right, hold on. Where did your boy go? He ran away, packed his things in the dead of night, and disappeared. Must have gone to find some demons to fight. He is a Khalid. His entire clan are blood enemies of demons. They also worship the god Gorum. See that straw wolf hanging from his neck? It's their clan talisman. It's called the Little Fang. I put in so much effort to get him to see the light of Iomedae, but he imbibed his loyalty to Gorum with his mother's milk. I told him you can't fight the darkness if you're guided by anger. If rage overwhelms you, you can't. You either perish or become a villain, or get so used to war that you forget what it's like to live as a human. But he only had one thing on his mind: vengeance. For his family, for his ancestors, for his wounded. You didn't have anything to do with it, did you? If I find out that it was you that led the boy astray, I'm going to make you regret it. Every day I have left, I will avenge him. I'm going to go with lawful. Everyone has their limit. Even my resolve is not unshakable. Don't talk about that boy. Your powers will do you no good. Shut the fuck up. I give no fucks. Oh, Chief Soul's here. Hello, Chief Soul. Are you a store? No. All right, we'll go all the way over here for this lady's store. See who has cheese. What am I down to? I'm down to 4 cheese. Entire fucking adventuring campaign of like taking the world wound back and the commanders running around being like, where did my cheese go? Jesus. She got another glowing croissant recipe. She has 5 cheese. "30 bloodshot eyes, 5 cheese." Yes, that one is a decent ring. Well, no, here's the thing. Revolver, I would kind of understand that, but every important recipe so far has required cheese. Like, even if I wanted to change it up, in which case, even if you were doing that, why is the buff in the game? Again, it's that's that dichotomy between pen and paper and video game again. The point of it is to just choose the buff you want. If you're gonna change, if you're gonna be like, oh, I don't want you doing that a lot, then why is it in the game? But ignoring that, it's not that one recipe. Like, they all need cheese. At this point, it's like they just don't want you to eat food.
Watch out for trouble.
$38,000 for 30 shots. Their quivers are way too expensive. Way the fuck too expensive. A belt of con 6 though. That's a good one. Yeah, no. Just no. What are you? You're a level 6. I can cast level 6 now. I think I can cast level 7. I do love this. All right, 30-foot cone. I think I can learn this. I should be able to learn this. 30-foot cone. Reflex halves damage. Will negates the fear. You create a cone of spectral, and this is where I scream at people. You're not going to let me see more about it. Fantastic. What's the damage? I remember Banshee Whale being... Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Whale the Banshee being really strong. I don't know what Banshee Blast is. Well, we can come back to that later.